trapped in the darkest depths of the Underdark, where madness festers, demons rule. A band of unlikely heroes must escape imprisonment, only to return again to survive unspeakable horrors and fight their way back to the light. But the Underdark doesn't let go so easily. This is Out of the Abyss.
So, to briefly recap last time, upon arriving in Gracklestugh, you found that the entire city had been pretty well ravished by demons. Sounds like Demogorgon had come in and done quite a number on the town. You found multiple refugees. You completed a side quest to deliver some stones. And in communicating with the Black Guard, what's it called? The guard in town. You kind of learned where the demons are holding base, down in the old Stone Giants religious center, as well as just kind of some details on where other people are hiding out. That the demons are kind of avoiding Themberchaud's lair. Themberchaud himself is doing fine and kind of quote-unquote protecting refugees in his cave. You sent the town guard to go help out some people hiding out in a tavern and religious library further to the east, I think it was. And then you yourselves went back to the market square, dealt with some more demons there, and a bit of a chase ensued where you ran off to the demon's home base to kind of assess the situation. You escaped from the demons that were chasing you, and Jodo casted Arcane Eye to kind of assess the situation in here. Now, there's good news and there's bad news. What do you want first?
Let's do the bad news first.
Bad news is, I didn't read the stat blocks correctly last week. Triddle, as you casted Arcane Eye, luckily this Glabrezu was not really paying attention, but as soon as that eye came into this area, the Merilith and the Nalfeshni both turned to it, noticed it, and the Merilith pulls out all 6 of her swords, and I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh.
Hey, what's the good news?
Good news is I'm going to be controlling the cleric tonight, so I'm not planning on killing anyone. We'll see how it goes. Taran, you are up first. You guys can keep all the buffs that you had prepared last time. We'll just say that the Arcane Eye was the last thing to have happened.
All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I got a speed of 80 feet right now from my potion speed. So I'll just kind of draw the path. So start right here, and I'm not gonna get within reach of the. I'm gonna stay out of reach of the Glabrezu.
So I will say this is a solid wall right here.
That's a solid wall. Oh.
Yes.
Where is the wait?
Pathway goes.
You have to go past Brittle, right?
Yeah, it goes up.
Yeah, you have to go through that hallway.
Up this way, back this way, etc., etc. So.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Well, how? Oh well, I know might not actually be able to reach it then.
And you were already hasted?
I drunk it right before the Merilith caught on.
She had a potion speed.
Okay, so
if you hold your action, I might be able to get you there on my turn.
All right, so I want to go for Merilith, but instead I am going to just run as fast as my little legs can go, and I'm just gonna I use my extra action to dash, and I am going to just do my attacks against this Glabrezu.
Okay, yeah. So you skitter up to this 18, maybe 15 foot tall giant lobster creature with a dog face and the dragon horns. Very physically intimidating, but you feel more.
What kind of mother did you have? 25.
He just kind of snarls at you and gets ready to dodge his attacks unsuccessfully. Yeah, 25 hits.
That's 12 damage on the first one. Second attack is a natural 20.
Oh boy. Alright, I'll pull up the table if you want to roll for damage.
Alright, so that's 10 plus 6, so 16 damage on the second one.
16 total? Okay.
Yeah, 16
give me that.
And
Give me a d20 for that lingering injury there.
It's a 20.
Okay, is that piercing or slashing?
It would be slashing.
Slashing. Minor scar. That's lame. Reroll.
I know.
As opposed to the non-minor scars from being slashed.
Okay, that's better. A 4.
4 is way better. 4 is going to be organ or a cardiac injury. He gains a level of exhaustion, which cannot be removed by normal means. If he fails a saving throw against fear or fear effects, he gains another level of exhaustion. Magic Sisters, as the regenerate spell, can heal his cardiac damage. So yeah, you stab him straight in the chest, and you see his eyes kind of go wide as he spits out some black blood. That didn't feel good.
I've got a third attack.
Yeah, you do.
And you said if he fails of any type of fear effect, he gains another level of blood. Well, let's see if this third attack hits. Does a 20 hit?
20 does.
All right, so I'm gonna. All right. So if that's the case, I'm gonna make this a menacing strike. So he has to make a wisdom save.
Okay.
10.
That's 23.
Oh yeah, he's fine.
Yeah.
But he still takes 21 points of damage with that third attack.
Man, how'd you manage to do more damage with that attack than with the crit? Dang.
I don't know. I just rolled really well. Okay, bonus action.
Go for it.
All right, it's a 21.
21 hits. Yeah.
Another 10 points of damage.
Very nice. Yeah. Just hacking and slashing at this guy as you cut his belly to ribbons. He's covered in these slashes now. Not feeling good, but I mean, he's still looking okay.
Okay.
One of his smaller arms is kind of clutching that, just gushing wound in his chest. Wonderful. Okay. Anything else on your turn?
No, I'll stay. Yeah. So this is just a wall right here. There's nothing gaping right here.
Yeah, that's a wall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I'll just stay where I am.
okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. Okay, that brings us to Brand is up next with Drogon on deck.
I guess to be safe, I'll do the classic brand of running as far up as I can, running as far up as I can, and then casting Pass Without a Trace willingly.
Okay.
I'm trying to keep stealthily, because I can't even run around the corner to hit anything yet.
Okay.
There's my turn.
Okay, sounds good. Drogon's up. Drogon is going to... Yeah, I think he's going to upcast Magic Weapon on... let's see, I'll run forward 30 feet there. Let's get this 30 there. Oh, it's only 25. Sure. Range. One Magic Weapon. Touch? Dang. Valencia, is your sword just a +1?
I'm using the scimitar. Let me
Yeah.
double check. It just says I gain a +2 bonus attack on damage on attack and damage rolls.
+2 sword.
Mhm.
Well, he's not going to cast that then. Never mind. All right. Slight change of plans here. I think he's actually going to. Yeah, he's going to actually cast. He's going to upcast Elemental Weapon on Dawnbringer, which is going to do an extra 2d4. Yeah, sure, he'll throw lightning damage. Or no, thunder damage on Dawnbringer. Let's see.
If it means anything, you are all within my Pass Without a Trace if you want to sneak around.
Wow, they know you're here, so I mean, you can try. I'm sorry. Actually, he can't get to Dawnbringer yet. So this is actually going to be
target. That's all.
Oh, you're good. Yeah. This is actually going to be a Valencia's sword. So he's going to cast this. He's going to upcast this. So in addition to your normal damage, Valencia, when you attack with this weapon, do 2d4 extra thunder damage.
Sweet.
Yeah, so cast that. That is slightly higher level. Okay. Wonderful. That's going to be his action, and yeah, I think that'll be his turn. Okay, which brings us to. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Actually,
yeah.
I'm sorry because I didn't even realize this, and just to help everyone get into the room quicker,
Mhm.
Can I retcon one thing and cast a different spell?
Sure.
Fuck! This would take my 6th level spell slot. This was my plan. I could cast Windwalk, which turns every single one of us within 30 feet, which is all of you, up to 10 living creatures into a gaseous form, and we gain 300 feet of movement flying speed. Your resistance to all non-magical weapons. and we are flying creatures, but we're cloud form, so we can't actually.
If you were to do that, I believe it takes a minute to transform into.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh,
it's
it does. It is.
actually-
Yeah, it's not instant cast.
It is
Fuck.
not a good spell for combat.
No, it's
I was thinking
great
of like
for.
taking you guys into spot and then transform
It's great
back.
it's great for travel.
It's great for travel and reconnaissance, but inside of combat, it's not a great spell. Good idea though. Okay, if you're still cool with what you did, then we're
Yeah,
gonna
no, I'm
move
saying
on
the same
to-
thing though.
Okay, so Valencia, you are up with Thanos on deck.
Okay, so I'm going to use feline agility, and I'll move this 60 feet there.
Okay. Go for it.
Yeah, because I kind of don't like Taryn being up there by herself. I'll use my bonus action to... I'll use my action to dash, so I'll move the 120 feet. So the other 60 feet, I'll move up at least to be near her.
Okay.
In case... Yeah, just in case. And I'll bonus action cast Blinding Smite.
Okay.
So they'll do a con 14 save if I hit them, and if they fail, they're blinded.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attacks.
Oh, I can't reach from here.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
'Cause you actually dashed. Okay, so yeah, that'll be for the next turn. Okay, just remember you have that up.
Oh, shoot.
So,
Yeah, sorry. Ignore this roll.
You're good. Okay, so Thabos, you are up with the enemy who's on deck.
Uh-oh. So I'm going to run, dash, and use a Blessing of the Raven Queen. And I think I did my measurement. Maybe I don't need to.
Okay, there's a run. There's a dash. Raven Queen right up to the Viper Zoo. Yeah?
Yep.
Perfect.
I thought that was it, but I wanted to make sure.
And that'd be your action bonus action movement, so.
Yep, that's everything.
Okay, sounds good. Well, wonderful. Good news is you've given him options instead of just wailing on Taran. Okay, now he is up. Actually, the first thing that's going to happen is the Merilith is going to bark an order at this Glabrezu, who is immediately going to cast Dispel Magic on the Arcane Eye.
Oh yeah, we wasted a spell slot.
She does.
Yeah.
Gone.
What a waste.
What a waste. Well, his turn is done now. This Glabrezu is going to make some attacks. He goes in with his pinchers against Thavos. We're going to try that first. Oh, where's my d20?
Sorry, did I need to say that I had like my shield out along with the sword?
Thavos does a 27 hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. Go ahead and take 15 points of bludgeoning damage. And you, sir, are grappled. As he grabs you with this giant pincer and starts lifting you off the ground. That's right, yes. Okay. With the other pincer, he is going to attempt to grab Tarn.
Okay.
Also a 27 to hit.
Okay, well, rude.
Rolling
Alright.
great tonight so far. Damage is not severe. It's only 8 points of bludgeoning.
I
And
know, but I'm
you
grappled.
also grappled.
I'm pretty sure I cast Protection from Evil and Good on Taran.
That's right. I think
Oh.
so. Disadvantage on that. You got it. Okay. Ooh, that might save her. That's only 13.
13, that's not gonna hit me.
Yeah, so you see the attack coming and you roll out of the way just in time. That's irritating to him. Ooh. He doesn't like how fast you're moving, so he's actually going to attempt to cast Power Word Stun on you.
On me? Oh.
Yep.
Ooh, okay. That's a
Let me pull up
Constitution
that spell.
save, right?
Let me pull up that spell. I believe so. Hold on.
I don't think it's a save. I think it's a save after you get hit by it.
How many hit points do you have?
I have 89 right now.
Wonderful. You are stunned. At the end of each of your turns, you make a Constitution saving throw. On a successful save, the stun effect ends.
Is it worthwhile to counterspell this, guys?
I mean, probably.
Maybe.
How many spell slots do you have?
It's a big.
Because I think
that's a
you're the
big
only one in
spell.
range with counterspell.
I got, after the blinding smite, I've got 2 left. On the stunning condition, if I like shoulder check her or something like to move her, does it knock her out of it?
No, it won't. It'll just be a con save on her part.
Nah, I'm not gonna let her turn get wasted, especially because she does damage. Counterspell.
Okay. It's a very high level spell, so I need you to roll for it.
Okay.
You,
I think
it's
it's like
an 8th
7th
level spell.
level.
You need at least an
It's an
18.
it's an 8th level spell.
Okay.
8?
What am I rolling? I've never done
So
that.
this is going to be a spellcasting check, I believe. So that'll just be a charisma check for you.
Okay.
Wait, which creature casted this?
The Glabberzoo that you guys are fighting, the big lobster.
And there's 2 of them?
Okay.
I'm not going up there.
Oh, that's not the side of the dice I want. No.
Well, what?
It's an 11.
You throw the counter spell out and it just fizzles. The Glabberzoo kind of like makes a headbutting motion, and you see this magical shockwave travel from his horns up to Taran, and Taran just like stumbles back and is just like frozen and like twitching a little bit. Taran, you are stunned. Okay.
Shoot.
That's his turn.
And Davos is still grappled?
Yeah. Oh wait, yeah, this is. Okay, let's see. Merilith is not happy. Yeah, she'll slither over to this side. What's her movement speed? 40. She'll slither over right there. Actually, take her action to get right here. Now Feshni is going to do probably something similar. Yeah, he'll fly up onto this rock here and kind of make a good stance for himself facing you guys. He's going to hold his action in case someone comes towards him. Meanwhile, the Vrox are going to take off and head towards you guys as well. Oh, dang. They're quick. So as soon as they take off, they zip through the air, getting all the way over to Valencia. Okay, Valencia, I'm going to make 2 attacks against you. With
Okay.
Claw and Beak. Beak is going to be 16 to hit.
No.
Talons is going to be less. This rock flies over and is going to do the same, actually, to Theros, who is currently grappled, which doesn't mean anything for me. So,
Are the walls up to the ceiling, or are these something I could fly?
they're up to the ceiling, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Theros 17
No.
and less. Okay, yeah. So these rocks fly up and they try and make some attacks, but you guys are well armored enough and reactive enough that you are able to completely avoid the attacks. Looks like the other demons are just kind of preparing and taking reactive strikes. This is Hezrao. Yeah, he's gonna get down on all fours and start galloping towards you guys. Can get just there within range. Perfect. We'll make 3 attacks against Thavos. That's gonna be a 9, a 22, and a 12.
The 22 hits.
Okay, so he goes in for a bite, completely misses. Manages to rake 1 claw against a leg, dealing a whopping 7 points of slashing damage. And then the next claw just manages to scrape along the Glabberzoo's hand, which the Glabberzoo kind of gives him a glare for. I think that's good for my turn. All right, NPCs are up with Driddle on deck. Ront is going to move there and pull up his stat block real quick. I believe you can bonus action dash. Yep, you can. Bonus action and full action dash right there. Okay. And Dritz is going to, I believe, do the same because I believe he can also do that. Okay. They are on the way. Don't worry, guys. Okay. Driddle is up with Taran on deck.
Okay, as a bonus action, I'm gonna burn a 2nd level spell slot to get some sorcery points back. I can get 3 if I burn a 2nd level spell slot.
Sounds good.
And I will move. You'll see these guys. If I move to like right here, can I see the slot, or was that Hezrao?
That's a Hezrao. I don't think you'd be able to know because this wall is right here. So yeah, I don't think you'd be able to see him.
You can see the Glabberzoo.
I was gonna say you got a Glabberzoo and a Vrock in your sights.
Yeah.
If you can get the rocks off my back so I can go after the big guy.
Okay, so I started off. Oh, okay, can I see both of the rocks?
Nope, just the one.
But with the arcane eye that was dispelled, was I aware that there were 2?
Yeah, you're aware of every demon in this room.
Okay. I will attempt to get the rocks off of you. I will cast Psychic Lance with my last 5th level spell slot, and I will twin it, so it targets both of them. I'll burn 5 sorcery points.
Okay.
So they need to both make a DC 18 intelligence save.
Oh, I don't think they're stupid, but they're below average. Okay, so one on Valencia, 16.
Okay, so
And
that one
one
is
on
incapacitated.
Thavos got a 13. Both of those rocks just had their eyes roll back into their heads and they slump to the ground.
Yeah, and they're gonna take 8d6 psychic damage because I upcasted at 1 level.
Oh, jeez.
Super stressed out right now.
That's
Let's
gonna
see.
suck for them.
Yeah, let me roll that right now. It will be 31 psychic damage to both.
Youch. Okay.
And that is my turn.
Wonderful move, Drill. Wonderful move. Okay. Taran, you are up with Brand on deck.
So I'm incapacitated. So I looked at it. Stun means you're also incapacitated. Means basically you're incapacitated.
Yeah.
And like enemies have advantage against you. It says I cannot take actions or reactions, but can I take a bonus action?
I believe so. I think that we determined
Great.
that at some point recently. Yeah. Which is
If
a
that
little
is-
silly with wording, but
Well, I'm going to take advantage of that. I'm going to
yeah, please do.
use my second. I'm going to use my second wind.
I'm just double checking that.
So I regained 15 hit points. That is nice.
Okay.
I can't really do anything else because I'm stunned, but I can re-roll my Constitution save at the end, right? To see if I get out of it.
Yes, you can. Which I will tell you is a low DC.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. 16.
Oh,
So
that might be enough. Hold on.
It'd actually be a 21 because you're standing next to me.
That's true. Yeah, that's
Oh.
enough. You're able to break out of it completely. Good job.
Says, okay, well, that was annoying. But so that was the end of my turn. I can't really do anything else, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Oh, that guy should have had disadvantage with his level of exhaustion. I will do that.
Yes, that Glaberzu does have a level exhaustion, which means he has a disadvantage on ability checks.
Everything essentially, yeah.
All right, cool. So yeah, that's it.
Okay.
All right,
Wonderful.
All right,
Okay.
Brandy.
Brand, you're up with Drogon on deck.
He pulls out something he's been saving for a long time. One of the mind crystals. It allows me to cast a spell that's only an action as a bonus action instead.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about those.
And
Mhm.
I'm not doing anything crazy fancy. I just need to be able to move faster, and I kind of wish I did it last turn instead now.
Gotcha.
Freedom of the Winds.
Ooh, that's a good spell.
So wind wraps around me, my figure tugs me, and I gain flying speed of 60 feet. I cannot be restrained or paralyzed, or I have advantage on it.
You have
Advantage
advantage
on
on it.
saving throws against those. And if a creature attacks me with a spell or attack, I can use my reaction to teleport in 60 feet to knock space that I can see. And if that movement would put me out of range of the spell or attack, I am unaffected by the spell now.
Okay.
That's really good.
That is really good.
The spell ends after I use that reaction, though. It's not like I can keep doing it.
Oh, I got you.
So 30 feet here, 60 feet to here, and this bitchy birdie, I'm gonna cast Chill Touch.
Okay.
I think 11 misses.
Yeah, 11 does miss.
That is everything I can do.
Okay. No worries. Alright, let's see. Drogon is up. Drogon is...
Hey, the duration on the elemental damage, how long does that last?
Oh.
That he cast on my sword?
Yeah, up to an hour. He's concentrating on it though, so...
And I forgot, my Earth Elemental. I forgot to even, move him.
Oh, yeah, let me put him on the board. Sorry.
I would have had him underground, so that explains why he wasn't being seen.
True. I will put
Yeah,
him
he's on my way.
right up here. There we go.
He
You
is
got the
the
stats for him?
I believe. Let me check. Yeah, he's a large creature.
Yep.
I do
Yeah.
have the stats open.
Marvelous. Wonderful. Okay.
May I have control over him?
Oh, yeah, of course.
I rolled initiative earlier and I got a 6. If you want me to keep that, or do you want me to move him on my turn?
Just move him at the end of your turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move him forward then to just be right up. No, there's probably not space there. At least right here then.
Okay. Yeah, you should have control over him now. Jordan doesn't really have any good spells that he can cast right now, so he is just gonna get you and what was action dash? Right
I
there.
do not have control over him.
Or no bonus action. Oh, you don't? Did I not save it? Oh, that's because I selected the wrong player. You're Gizmo, right?
Yes.
That's right. I think I selected Sabre. Okay. Wonderful. Okay, so Drogon move forward on his action. He doesn't really have any bonus actions to use. Unless... I guess Tarn's the only one I guess Tarn and Thalos are the only ones that have gotten hit so far, right?
Yeah, but like I said, I'm almost back. I'm pretty much back at full health
Okay.
after that second wind.
Yeah, I'm only down 10 hit points, so.
Okay, no worries. Then Valencia, you are up with Thalos on deck.
Okay. The rock behind me is now incapacitated, right? It can't take opportunity attacks?
That is correct. You can't
So-
take opportunity attacks, and yeah, you can't take any actions or reactions.
Okay,
you
cool.
can
Oh.
flank that Labrazoo and get it hard.
Okay, so then I'm gonna say bye, bird, and then scoot up 5 feet, and I'm going to just wail on the thing in front of me with all 3
wait.
attacks.
But wait, you could go. Well, wait, you could flank it. You could flank it. Like, what if you went here? You could flank it. You get advantage.
Would I have enough room to move over there?
Where you're moving through his space, he probably would not allow that.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true. Never
So
mind.
I'll just go ahead and take like the 3 swings to the one in front of me right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds
Okay. Well, let's see how this goes.
So I forgot. Do you use like? I
If it-
forgot. What do you attack with? Do you dual wield or you do like a sword and shield?
She's got a scimitar and a shield.
So the first one is a 17.
17 just hits.
Nice. The second one. We'll get away from that now. One. Whew, okay. 23.
That'll also hit.
And the third one. The scimitar of speed gives me like a plus 10 on attacks. It's pretty dope.
Oh yeah, where it's a +2 weapon. Yeah.
Yeah. And the next one's a 26.
Okay, yeah, those all hit.
Okay, so with all three, I get the thunder damage and the blinding smite, right? Because the blinding smite says the next time it hits when I attack a creature with a melee hit.
So the blinding smite is just on the next hit. It doesn't go after that. So it's just on one hit. But
Okay.
you get the elemental damage on each of those hits. Okay. Just tallying all that up there. That's insane. Okay, is that all your damage? Do you want to throw some more in there, or is that good?
I could throw another. I could throw like a second level. You know what? I'll use a. On that last one, I'll throw another first level divine smite on it for funsies.
So it's gonna be another 3d8 radiant.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Woo!
Paladins be paladining. Let's go.
They
Oh.
do.
3d8s. Better re-roll that. Oh, okay, cool. It's a 9.
Okay, not great on that roll. That's okay.
Mm.
Still, yeah, Valencia just kind of hones in on this dude and just starts slashing away. And Scimitar of Speed, it is. She is a blur of metal. And this Glabrazoo, with his exhaustion and watching these 2 rocks just get incapacitated in front of him, his power word stun dropping immediately. He's still got Thavos in one arm, but he is getting his crap walked.
Is he blinded?
Really not doing good. No, he's not. He rolled like a 26 on that.
Oh, lame. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll try again later. And I think that's all I can do.
Okay. Plenty, though. All right, Thavos, you're up with the enemies on deck.
I'm going to Blessing the Raven Queen again because it's teleportation, so it should get me out of the grapple.
Yeah, I can.
And I'm going to move to here, and then I'm going to Channel Divinity
Okay.
for Dreadful Aspect. As an action, each creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet must make a Wisdom saving throw DC 17. On a failure, the target is frightened for 1 minute.
Oh, that's gonna be. That's gonna mess
And
up
I
that
believe
Glabrazoo.
within 30 feet of me is everything except the Maryland.
I believe you're correct, yeah. Okay, we'll start with the 2 Glabrazoo. Top one with disadvantage.
Ho 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 ho! Oh,
Wisdom save?
no.
Yeah, Wisdom save.
That's a 14. He is affrighted. And That also means he gains another level of exhaustion, so his speed is halved. Mm-hmm. Okay. So let's see, we'll put a snail on him, and we'll put.
You just gave bro a heart attack.
Yeah, no, you really did. Okay. Next Glabberzoo, who actually does not have disadvantage. That's a 26.
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay. Pages. Let's roll for the Hezrao. Oh wow, jeez, I'm rolling really good. That's a 23. Okay, the Nelfeshni. 23. And the two drops. Oof. 15. And dirty 20.
The 15 fails, the 20 is fine. Damn.
Okay. Man, they rolled really good on that. Sorry.
Oh well.
Okay, I think that was all of them, correct?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Anything else in your turn?
And then I'm going to run to there.
Marvelous. Well, we'll start with the Brox. Drudel, how long are they incapacitated for? And do they get to make a save?
They are incapacitated till the start of my next turn.
Okay. That's annoying for them. They do be chilling. I guess they can still move. Yeah, so one of them is actually going to kind of crawl across the ground right up to Drudel. The other one is going to run.
I don't have a lot of spell slots. I might just have to start kicking this guy.
Okay, that's their turns.
Don't get carried off, Drudel.
By an incapacitated Brock, I mean, I weigh at least 20 pounds. It's like...
You can't charm it and ride it in like a steed.
Well, I could if I didn't burn everything in the square.
I think like most gnomes and halflings are like on average about 40 pounds.
Yeah,
but I mean, a rock could still carry you away.
I mean, eagles carry deer, right?
I mean, how fun would it be to just see Drudel going wee like on the ceiling?
All right, the Nefeshni is going to teleport right behind Tarin and Valencia, and seeing this whole group in the hallway is going to get a little skittish, but he's okay. Then he is going to make one attack with his claws on Valencia. Well, that's a 14 to hit. So.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, we'll flip him around. This Glabberzoo, who is frankly not having a good time, he's gonna just try and... Well, no, I'm sorry. Actually, I'm gonna do the Merilith first. Merilith is gonna slither forward up to Thalos and make 7 attacks.
No manches.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, just 6. Just I'll leave it 6.
It's like a Hydra. It's like every attack for each arm.
Oh wait, because they have their arms. Oh wait, because they have their tail. Too.
Yeah, that's where the 7th one comes in. But I'll be nice and leave that one out. Okay. I'll just. It's a 11 to hit.
No.
Natural 1.
Wow.
24.
Mm-hmm.
It's cocked. 22. It's a 25, and I have one more, right?
Yeah.
Drop my dice. And another 24. So 4 of them are going to hit. As this Merilith, with terrifying speed, slithers up to you, and with these 6 arms, it's going to. First one is low damage. 7 points of slashing. Next one is 14. Next one is 12. And the last one is under 14. Just a flurry of blades as these 6 arms move, almost like a dance in perfect unison. Yeah.
All of those are halved because of Dusty and Raven.
Okay.
I already took care of it.
Okay, sweet. Because I'm like, I already forgot what numbers I said. So, okay. Now moving on to the Hezrao, who, not afeared, doesn't like that his boss is dealing with someone, so he's going to again gallop over to where Thavos is. Rotate.
I may have made a mistake.
Thavos,
okay.
why?
Hey, listen, I'm coming.
Yeah, I'm going.
I've got a bone to pick with this Merilith.
I'm waddling over there with my stick of power.
He's going to make a bite attack and 2 claws against you, Thavos. That's going to be 26 to hit on the bite.
Yep.
14 on the claw.
No.
And a 10 on the other claw. So just the bite. That's going to be...
Are you like at half Davos? How much did that do?
21 points of piercing damage.
How much?
21. As this Hezarao just runs up and just takes a giant bite, and you can hear your armor crunching on your shoulder underneath his mouth. That one doesn't feel good.
I'm a little bit over half.
Now moving on to the Blabber Zoo. This one, in a moment of panic, is going to cast darkness on the group back there.
Ew. That's like just petty enough to where I don't want to use counterspell.
That's a 15-foot radius, correct? Anyone
I'm
can?
looking right now.
That's a good question. Darkness.
Can any of us see through that? Oh no, it's magic, right?
Darkness
Yeah,
is a
15-foot radius
15-foot
sphere.
radius
If
sphere.
no, we don't have a warlock, so yeah.
Right
Warlock
there.
really don't say that. Unless someone took the feed.
Oh, we'll move that one back. Nope. Go on.
Hey,
Come on.
Amy, it's realistic. We can't see him.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. There's the darkness for you. Marvelous. Well, here, we'll make that black.
Demons can see through magical darkness, though.
Some of them can. Not all of them. Okay, so he throws that up, and he is going to make 2 pincer attacks on both of you guys with disadvantage for various reasons. Tarin, that's going to be a 21 to hit.
Nope.
And Valencia, that's going to be a 12.
No, unfortunately not.
Yeah.
Not too
Yeah, so
fast.
he tries to go in with his pincers. He's like looking over his shoulder for Thavos and like panting, and again, blood is gushing out of that wound in his chest. He does not look very good. This other one, yeah, you guys have got that under control. So he is going to gallop over this way and get right there. Come on, get there. Over here. Flip around.
Oh,
And he does not have any disadvantage. So he's going to make...
an opportunity attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a swing at him.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm just being a little goof
18
today.
to hit?
Yeah, get
18
it.
hits, yeah. While you're rolling damage, he is going... No, excuse me. He is going to...
You know, Taryn, I don't know why we get ourselves in this situation.
He's going to cast
We're
darkness. Also.
dummies.
He's also going to cast darkness, this time just on himself.
Darkness for everybody.
Lame.
Have another one of these bad boys.
The worst part is we are all stuck in darkness. So we're gonna get out of this thinking like, oh yeah, we're clear. Oh
what?
shit.
Oh my, what level? What level is that on?
Like what spell?
Yeah.
Darkness?
Yeah.
It's a 2nd level spell.
Second.
You can counterspell it if you want.
I can't.
There'll probably be more spells to counter spells.
I know. Hold on. Does the gem see through darkness? Oh, sorry. I'll wait out for my turn. Sorry.
Oh wait,
No,
if
you're
it's
good.
true sight, yes it does.
Let's go. Okay.
If you want to, you want to counterspell it?
Of course not. No.
Okay.
I think the guy behind me is probably gonna do something worse, so I'll try to use the gem if I can.
Fair enough. Okay, that's his turn. Oh, actually, that's not his turn. He does that, and then also makes 2 pincer. He'll make 1 pincer attack against Taran, and if the other one misses, then. That's gonna be 17 to hit, Taran.
Nope.
I'm sorry, he has advantage because you are blinded. That's better.
Disadvantage because she had protection from good and evil.
Ah, you got me.
So it's a straight
Here.
roll.
Let me put a little symbol on her so I try and remember that. Where's there a shield? There's a shield. Okay. All right. He'll make his 2nd attack against you, I guess. Yeah, which evens out. So that's a 13. Dang it.
Nope.
Okay. That, I believe, is all the demon stones. So, with that, we are back to NPCs.
The one who ran took 21 radiant damage.
Oh, gotcha, yeah. Okay. Which, ouch. But you can take it. Okay. NPCs. Ront is just going to step out of the shadows. And he can kind of see the back end of this Nalfeshni, so he is going to run forward and make some attacks against the boar dude. Thank you. Let's see. 2 attacks with his great axe.
Get him, Ron.
Yeah. Wow, not bad actually. That's a 16 and a 17 to hit. Oh shoot, I don't have the Nalfeshni stats up there. No one's hit him yet. Wow, neither of those are going to hit. Dang. Goes up and tries to make these 2 strikes, and Nalfeshni's hide is just far too thick to penetrate. Dritz is going to do the same thing, and Luku will dive roll out of here and take 2 shots with his crossbow. He has a crossbow, right? Yeah, it's a short bow technically. We're calling it a crossbow. Okay, it's going to make, 4 crossbow attacks. Those are all, let's see, those 2 hit.
Damn, Drit.
And those 2 do not. I leveled him up recently because I forgot to. Let's see, 2 to 4 hit. That's going to be, at least 14 on the first one. Oh, it's a non-magical crossbow though, so it's only 7.
Damage is damage.
True. Yeah. And the next one is math. 13 reduced to 6. Okay. That's their turns. Drill, you are up. You are in darkness. You've got a big old vulture guy in front of you who is no longer incapacitated.
Okay, I had a question.
Yes.
I remember last session I had asked you about the Platinum Shield spell because it required a 500 gold piece, worth platinum plated dragon scale.
Yes, that's right. And,
I was going to ask Drogon if to use his fabricate spell to put that together. Is that all right if I take out the money from my pockets?
I think you guys would have done that, yeah.
Okay, then I will use my bonus action again to this time burn a 3rd level spell slot to get 3 sorcery points back, and I will cast Fizban's Platinum Shield, and I will twin it using all of my sorcery points that I have left.
Okay.
And in the spell it says light of silver, a shield of silver light surrounds a creature of your choice within range. It doesn't say that I have to see the creature.
That is true. Okay.
So it's 60 foot. So I will give Thavos a platinum dragon shield, and also myself because I'm a silly coward. So Thavos, as long as I maintain concentration, you have half cover, which means your AC gets a +2 bonus, and to Dex saves. You're resistant to acid, cold, fire, lightning, and poison, and you have the evasion feature.
Wow. Okay.
I'll just paste that in the chat.
That?
6.
Okay, that's great. I gotcha.
So both Thavos and I are under these effects.
Okay, cool. Wonderful. Anything else on your turn? You want to move? Bonus action?
Does it look like the Vrock is having a hard time seeing in this darkness?
Unfortunately, it doesn't look like anything because you can't see in it.
That's true. Then I'll just scream into the darkness. Someone kill it, please. Whoever's here.
As you do, the Vrock whips around, which you can't see. The Vrock whips around and just kind of snarls, "Found you!"
Oops. And then that's my turn.
All right, lovely. Taryn, you're up with Brand on deck.
All right. Well, so I'm going to use my extra action from my haste to disengage.
Okay.
So I'm going to tear.
Oh, that's right. You can move through people's spaces because you're little.
Because I'm a halfling.
You're
Yes,
just a
I'm
little guy.
I'm just running in between people's legs. And I'm going to run and flank that Marilith.
Okay.
And I am going to go to town on her.
Do it. Go for it.
So, all right.
He's ready for it.
How many? Okay. So, first attack. Let's go. Oh, wait. I have advantage. Oh, wait. I mean, it's a 30 to hit, so.
Yeah, 30 hits.
Okay, so. That is 12 damage. I want to make this a menacing attack. She needs to make a wisdom saving throw or be frightened of me. Oh, and add another. Oh, and add just an extra 5 damage, so 17 total.
Okay, that is going to be an 18 on wisdom save.
Ah, dang it. My DC was 17.
Ah, tragic.
Damage is damage. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Attack number 2. Oh, this is so nice when you have advantage. 26. Another 10 damage. Attack number 3. That is a 28.
Okay.
For another 9 points of damage.
Wonderful.
And I'm going. And let's see. And I'm going to use. And I'm going to. Do I want to use anything with my tattoo?
Valid question.
I already used it for Barkskin. I'll be fine. I'll choose my bonus action to attack. And that's a 27 for another.
Goodness, I need you to roll below
Another
that.
12 damage.
You didn't roll
Guess
below it.
what I'm going to do? I'm going to accent surge for 3 more attacks.
Wonderful.
Who needs 6 arms when you got me?
I mean, you're hitting as many times as she is. Yeah, go ahead.
Does an 18 hit her?
18. She's going to use a reaction to parry, so that's a +5 to her AC, so 18 does not hit.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. I respect that. Alright. 1 for 7.
Good.
For another 11 points of damage. Last one is 30 to hit for 18. That's it.
Man, you got loaded dice or something. Okay,
I'm just like.
just a really dervish.
I think you're overcompensating your lack of skill with more arms, Tarn says.
Okay. Wonderful. Okay. Anything else on your turn?
Nope.
If you
That's
have anything
it.
else, I'll be legitimately surprised. Okay. Brand, you're up. Drogon, you're on deck. I am Drogon.
I'm going to try to move forward where he assumed he was out of the darkness, but then seeing darkness before him. I'm going to have a
Kind of
similar
feel against the
question.
wall. Yes.
Because I want to cast Freedom of the Waves. 15-foot radius, so it's going to cover 30 feet, trying to extend out from what I can see. It looks like it cover the same thing as the darkness. Actually, before that, because it is my turn, I am going to move Earth Elemental because it can move through the earth itself. I'm going to have him reappear over here, and I'll worry about him afterwards. It creates in that 30 feet and deals. Everyone has to make a strength save. However, it does say you can choose a number of creatures equal to your spellcasting modifier to automatically succeed on the saving throw.
Okay.
So, like,
Which I
knowing, I'm just trying to think, like, can I give Valencia, like, knowing of allies?
Yeah.
So that you're not hurting them.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. So that'll hit those 3 with the Glabrezu with disadvantage.
And then
That's a
prone if they fail.
natural 2, so add prone onto his list.
Just die already.
Oh, actually, I would have moved myself to here because then I can teleport while I'm inside of it, so I can reappear.
Okay.
Here.
And then he's gonna make a concentration check. Actually, go ahead and do damage. Oh, 11 bludgeoning damage.
I was flying, so I'm like 10 feet up. Perfect. Where?
How are you flying? What?
I cast
Except
flying
for
on my
the
last turn.
winds.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay,
My speed.
that's right. Okay, that Glabrezu is not looking good. He's gonna make a
And the water's 10 feet high, so I'll be 10 feet up in the air.
concentration check again with disadvantage.
Its token looks like a busted car's dash.
Oh, but he's got a high con save. He maintains concentration on darkness. Wonderful. This one, strength save of that's hot. Goodness gracious, nice strength. Cooperate. Natural 18 plus a buttload. He succeeds. The Nalfesh needs strength save. Again, Kosh, stop landing in the corner. Ooh, that's not good. Oh, he's not that strong. That's only an 11 on the Nalfesh.
Oh, I would have. I
takes
want to come next to him. Give me kisses, boy.
11 damage. And is knocked prone. Which, interesting. Okay.
And I still have bonus action, which, because of my semiotic entity, I can hurl spores up to 30 feet away from me, creating a 10-foot cube that lasts for 1 minute. The spores. Where's the damaging part? Make whenever a creature moves into the cube or starts its turn there, they have to make a Constitution 16 saving throw, or can take this damage in more than once per turn. Just to take like my sports damage, I'd usually use reaction, so I'm throwing it as a bonus action and 10-foot cube around him and me.
Oh, okay, so does that hits the Vibrous Use as well, right?
No, it should just be hitting
Okay.
me and the Veshni.
Okay, gotcha. You said that was
actually, sorry, that does hit. Fuck.
he'll be fine. He can take it. He hasn't taken a lick of damage yet, so is that you said that was a con save?
Yeah. 16.
From the Nalfesh, that's a 30.
That fails. Wow.
Oh well, look at that. And from Rot. Oh no, Rot couldn't take it. Oh no. That's an 8.
Hey, don't play with Rot, man.
How much damage to Rot?
It's double this. 10. He takes 10 damage. Necrotic damage.
Spicy darkness right now.
I did give. I thought I gave him a potion before we started, right?
What did you give him?
Was it the fire resistance
I think
potion?
it was fire resistance. Yeah.
No, you gave me that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, me, him, and Tarn have necrotic resistance.
Okay, so he takes 5 damage actually.
I rejected the necrotic resistance. I'm fine.
I think he still casted it on you. So if you want to reject it, you have to.
No,
make
it's a potion. So if she wanted to just hold on to it, that's fine.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Well, he gave it to you, so if you don't want to drink it, that's fine. Okay. Anything else on your turn?
No, that's my bonus action in action. So
Okay, sounds good.
sorry, the stone elemental. I keep forgetting. He attacks
yeah.
this thing in front of him.
Okay, sounds good.
Multi-attack. So first one, 17 hit.
17 does. I do need the Earth Elemental to make a Constitution save.
Okay.
Is he immune to being poisoned? Probably
Yeah.
is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then never mind. Don't worry about it.
So 15 damage on the first hit, and then I'm
Okay.
assuming 12 misses.
12 does miss, correct.
Okay, so that's it.
Okay, wonderful. All right. So, going on from there, Drogon is up. Drogon is going to cast Dispel Magic on this darkness. Gone. And... Oh, he's not going to do that anymore because he's only got so many 3rd level spell slots. He's saving those for Revivify. He can't really do anything with a bonus action, so he's going to continue just moving through darkness. And Brox do not have true sight, correct? No. Okay, so the Brock is going to make an opportunity attack with disadvantage. Should completely whiff. Wonderful. Okay. It's Drogon's turn. Valencia, you are up with Thavos on deck.
Okay, so since the big red guy and the warthog-looking dude, they're both prone, right?
Mm-hmm. And the big red guy that's prone honestly looks not good at all.
Okay.
You also have advantage on him for like 9 other reasons, but he is prone.
Because I want to cast a spell because I've been waiting to, but also, nah, I'm not going to waste people's hit points just for fun. I'm going to go ahead and... If I were to move to here, I'm within their 2 spaces, but would the Warthog guy get an opportunity attack on me?
I don't see where you're pointing.
Right... Right here?
Yes, the Nalfeshni would get an opportunity attack. That's correct.
Got it. Okay, no, then you know what? Let's just try and be systematic about it, I guess. I'm going to go after the one that's been... He and I have been dancing the whole time, so...
Okay.
Might as well.
He's not dancing anymore.
Was a young warthog.
A young warthog! Oh man. Okay, do I get the attacks with advantage against him since he's on the ground?
You do.
For,
Yeah,
like I
because
said,
he's-
for like 9 reasons, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Because he's afraid, he's exhausted, he has 2 levels of exhaustion, he's prone.
He's just
you were
just
flanking
tired.
earlier.
He's just tired.
He's not having a good time, frankly. He got a sword to the heart, and he hasn't. It's all been done.
Got it. So a 21 for the first hit.
21's gonna hit. Don't even bother rolling damage. You manage to just lop his head in half, and he starts melting into that pile of
Yay.
leaves. He's down.
Cool. And then that big guy is there, but I think
His buddy here looks totally fine.
yeah, but I'm wondering who's a bigger.
Pig's prone, so you have advantage.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go after the young warthog over here with
Okay.
the other 2 attacks.
Okay.
The warthog with human hands.
Yeah.
The young
They call
warthog is
him-
probably thousands of years old.
Pumbaa.
They call him Mr. Pig.
Oh no.
My bad.
No,
That's great.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So the first hit, if it ever rolls, is a 19.
19 hits.
Okay.
Whew.
And the second hit will be an 18.
18 also hits.
Okay. And then, so just because with the blinding smite, it says the next time I hit, so would I have, like, used it on the big guy?
Yeah, you had already used
Alright,
that,
cool.
So it dropped.
It's alright. So then I will. Then it's cool because I'll still get thunder damage against this guy. Right? Or did Drogon get hit and his thunder get dropped?
Jorgen hasn't been hit yet.
Okay, cool. So, Scimitar of Speed. So this will be for the first hit. And then it's 2d4. And then, let's see if it actually rolls the improved smite. It didn't. That's weird.
So,
So I'll add the 1d8. Okay, so that's the... Oh, that's not great damage. Yeah, wow, that's terrible damage. I will... Because this guy seems not fun in later rounds. I'll throw a second level spell slot to do that, to add a smite on top of that.
okay, go ahead.
So that's, how many? Sorry.
3. 'cause
3.
it's-
Yay! Okay, and that's the first hit, and then I'll get started on the second hit.
Okay.
And I'm assuming that. There we go. Plus the 1d8 and the thunder damage. And I'll throw... I can do another smite, huh? Because it doesn't count.
I didn't get your smite damage for the last one.
Oh, I included it in like the 2d4, the 1d8.
Oh, I thought you said you were adding a second level smite to it.
Oh, did it not show up? Okay.
No, I don't see it. If
Okay.
you got it on your side, then I mean, I trust your word, but...
No, it's fine. I can roll it again until it appears. I think it's just like the lag is weird.
Yeah.
Okay. That's for that last one. Okay, so scimitar regular. So regular, improved smite for that first one. Okay, and that 15 is for the first attack to add on top of that one.
Yeah, that first smite. Okay.
Okay, and
So I
then the
think
second
we're all
one.
caught up. You're throwing a smite on the second one too?
Yes, I'm allowed to do that, right? Because it's not like casting a second
Yeah.
spell.
It's just cost spell slots.
No
Yep.
worries. Okay. So then I'll add another. I got the improved smite thunder. I'll add the 3d8 because I don't want to look at this guy's face anymore.
That's fair. He's not very attractive. Okay, another 11 on him.
Okay.
Okay. Very good. Anything else on your turn?
No, that's it.
Okay. Sounds good. That'll bring us to Thanos. Thanos, I need you, sir, to make me a Constitution save. You, sir, are poisoned until the start of the Hezrau's next turn. So, he goes next. I'm sorry, until the start of your next turn.
Interesting. Okay.
I just didn't read that right. Okay, go ahead.
So my next turn. Okay, makes sense. For a second, I was like, so I got poisoned and it goes away immediately?
Right? No. Not quite.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to use my bonus action to do Hexblade's Curse on the Merilith,
Okay. She do be Hexbladed.
which that doubles my critical threat range and gives me +4 to damage,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm going to attack her twice.
Okay.
Those are at disadvantage, correct?
I don't believe so. Why would they be?
The poison.
Oh, yes, but you're flanking, so it evens out.
Ah, sick.
And you've also got the bonuses from Driddle's thing, which looks like it's mainly just defense. So.
Oh, actually,
22 would hit, but again, she's going to reaction parry. So that one's not going to hit.
and the other one's gonna miss too.
Actually, 18 will hit, because the parry only counts for the one attack.
Sick.
Boy, I should have said that it didn't hit. Oh no.
That she's not undead, so
True,
it
so
actually
it's just-
doesn't do quite that much damage.
Well, 18's still not a...
22 plus 4 from the...
That's right. Anything else? You got bonus action, you got movement.
The bonus action was to...
That's right.
So I'm...
That's right. Okay, sounds good. Demons are up. Well, I've got my book open to the Glabrezu, so let's... Actually, the Marilith is going to use a free action to bark an order at the Glabrezu, who is going to... Which, that is an opportunity attack from Brand.
Kiss his booty.
Oh
Go
no,
ahead.
he's gonna go get more people.
Ooh, wait. You can. I afraid I have Warcaster. You can use your reaction to make an opportunity attack using a
That's
spell.
right.
That
You
costs
can.
1 action.
Mhm.
What's value? That's a good one.
Who am I hitting again?
The Glabrezu just ran off.
That was it right now.
Yeah, big roster guy. This guy.
Disable him.
Not a bad idea.
So let me pick just touch spell. Oh, it does.
Yeah, it has to be a melee spell attack. Because you can't, like, make a bow attack as an opportunity attack. It's got to be a melee.
It doesn't actually let me pull up separately. So I don't waste more time. I'm just going to use inflict wounds.
Okay,
And so
sounds
I'll
good.
cast it at 2nd level.
Okay. Go ahead and roll
17 to hit.
that. 17 hits, yeah.
24 necrotic damage.
Oh, that didn't feel good.
And I speak out in Abyss, so where are you going? Or where do you
What's going through his mind right now is like, I don't need to answer to you. What? No. Deuces.
Deuce.
I mean, in person, he just kind of snarls and runs off. So
I don't know you. I don't have to tell you anything.
actually, on second thought, he'd give a devilish grin and just say, "Get him back up."
I'm scared.
Yeah, please get reinforcements.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry,
Alright.
me and my 2 second-level spell slots can deal with this backup.
Wonderful. All right. Looking at this big toad guy here, the Hezrau is going to make 2 attacks against Thavos at an advantage and 1 attack on the elemental. So we're going to go with 2 claws on Thavos. Oh, wow, that's going to be 17 to hit. I'm sorry, 18 to hit.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. On the first one, second claw, natural 20. Indeed. Let's see. This is slashing damage. Okay, it's going to be 25 points of slashing damage. And you, sir, are going to suffer a festering wound. It's not that bad in combat. Your hit point maximum is reduced by 1 every 24 hours the wound persists. If your hit point maximum drops to 0, you die. The wound heals if you receive any magical healing. So, you're not really affected, and if you get healed in this fight, you're fine. Not a lot happens. You can just tell that this guy is just so filthy that the wound that he leaves would not heal naturally. So, okay. And against the Earth Elemental, that is going to be a dirty 20 to hit. Brand, go ahead and give him 16 points of piercing as the Hezrau whips around and just kind of jumps onto the Earth Elemental and just takes a chunk of Earth out with his mouth and just rips it off.
How much damage is that again?
What did I say?
I heard piercing.
It's just rock candy.
I think it was 16. Yeah, 16 piercing damage. Okay.
It tickled it.
Yeah, it did. Marilith is up. Let's start with a tail attack against Tarn.
Disadvantage because she's... Actually, no, let me roll. Okay, disadvantage because she's protecting good people.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
That was just the first one that I didn't have to roll a nat 1 to fail a concentration check. So
Gotcha. Okay. So that is still going to be a 24 to hit, Tarn.
That will hit.
Okay, go ahead and take 14 points of bludgeoning. And you are grappled. As she wraps
You
her
know
tail
what?
around you.
You know what? If you weren't a demon, you'd be kind of hot.
And with
What?
that, she's going to make, let's say, she likes how much damage she's doing to Thavos, but she is going to make 3 attacks against Tarn and 3 attacks against Thavos. So,
That's fair.
This thing is
Tarn.
crazy. It's fighting 2 people at once and like almost winning.
that's only a 11 to hit on the first one.
Against Tarn?
Yeah.
I'm gonna repost that.
Okay.
All right. Well, that is does a 17 hit her?
17 does not.
Ah, dang it.
It's a dirty 20 on the second one.
Nope.
No, really? Wow.
My AC is 22 with bark skin and haste.
And an 11 on the last one. So yeah, those 3 attacks against you. Just one of them hits you, but kind of hits you with the flat of the blade, so it doesn't do any damage to you. Thavos, 3 attacks against you. Oh, wow. I'm gonna... Oh, wait, hold on. Did I have disadvantage on that?
I don't think you would.
Let's see, you have half cover, so your AC is increased by 2. Your resistance to damages and your evasion. Okay. So what's your AC right now?
It's increased by 2, 21.
Okay, well, unfortunately, it's another natural 20 and a natural 1. So the first attack hits, second one does not. Third attack is a 19. So third attack does not hit. So for that 20, that's going to be another slashing damage. Dang, dude. 31 points of slashing damage. And you are going to go ahead and take... cardiac injury.
Oh shit.
The one slash that hits goes straight through your breastplate, and you can feel it kind of slide between your ribs a little bit. You, sir, gain a level of exhaustion. And if you have to make any fear checks, saving throw against fear, that's going to be another one. And unfortunately, this one is a lot more permanent than the other one is. Only magic such as the regenerate spell can heal your cardiac damage.
Ooh.
Okay. Merilith is done, I believe. Yeah, that's good enough for her. Now, Feshni is up. Firstly, he is going to use his Horror Nimbus.
The what now?
This multicolored, scintillating light emits from his body, and immediately Valentia, Brand, Drogon, and Dritz... Oh, no, sorry, not Drogon. Ront and Dritz start suffering some very intense, powerful hallucinations. I need each of you to make a wisdom saving throw.
He stinks even worse than the Hezrao.
I need
You got
that
a hell
on
of a rager going, Mr. Pig.
Bad
We're gonna throw
day.
some mushrooms in there. He's competition.
Oh, wonderful. Okay.
Wisdom
Let's
save?
see.
Nice.
Yeah, wisdom save.
Okay.
Oh, not even worried about it. You're good, Valencia. Brand is also good. However, your 2 NPC companions are frightened.
And did the Feshni fail his con save?
Let me roll that.
Oh, I'm immune from being frightened. Oh, him.
Oh, okay. Well, then never mind. Con save. Oh, jeez. 23.
Yeah, passes.
He's got a pretty chunky bonus.
Can I give my 28 to Ron?
Unfortunately, no. That's not how that works. But after his Horror Nimbus, he's going to make his 3 attacks. With a bite on Valencia. He doesn't like the fact that you're a caster, Brand, so he's going to make his 2 claw attacks against you. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Valencia, that's going to be a dirty 20 to hit.
Nope, I'm at
Did you just
22.
say-
That's right.
Barry, did you just say kiss me?
No.
Oh.
Why is she so awesome?
Taryn, what are you thinking about? We're in battle.
He's currently being choked out by Snake Lady.
Brand, I got good news and bad news.
Oh,
What do
you
want
said
first?
hit. Oh, you said
bad
hit.
news.
Bad news is I got a natural 20 on one of those hits.
Okay.
No.
And they're just basic claw attacks, right?
I'm
These are
sorry.
claw attacks, yeah. The good news is I got a 26
I
on
don't
the
know
other
where my
attack.
brain is going.
Oh, so both hit.
Yeah, both of those are going to hit. And this is also slashing damage. Golly. Okay. First attack with that natural 20
I'm
is going to
gonna
be...
Oh no, I already used my reaction. Fuck.
So that's 35 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And
So
you,
that's-
sir, you have a pierced stomach.
Ooh.
When you complete a long rest, you must succeed a con save, DC 10, or gain the poison condition. Again, this isn't super effective in combat. However, it does have some pretty nasty lingering effects. So just
Oh my
notate
God.
that you have
It's
a pierced
just regular
stomach.
life. I got a stomach ulcer.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. Oh yeah, so just notate that you have a stomach ulcer. Great.
Okay, cool.
Don't let me forget that.
I already live like that. It's fine.
Second attack is going to be 16 slashing. Okay. That's
I
his
get out of
turn.
my symbiotic entity, and this spore fog fades away.
Okay, the Vrox are up. This one is still a frightened.
It still stays up again.
Okay. This one is still a frightened of Thalos, but that's okay because Thalos is no longer within his view, but he knows exactly where Driddle is because he can hear Driddle. So
Yeah, I'm just
Brock.
screaming. And the platinum shield does shed dim light out to 5 feet. I don't know if that matters or not.
Not in magical darkness, no. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just make 2 attacks with beak and talons. Oh, wow, not great. It's going to be a 12 and a 9 to hit.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah. Well, actually, he should have disadvantage. So the first one was a 9. Second one, even worse. 8. Yeah. Okay. And this other Vrok, no longer incapacitated, is going to leap into the air, fly over here, and start... Oh, you can't quite get there. You can only get there. Yep. And he's going to use his spores. So I need both Thavos... Oh no, this wouldn't work. Stunning Screech. Yeah, we're going to do a Stunning Screech. So he flies over and just lets out this ear-rattling screech. I need the Earth Elemental, Thavos, and Tarn to all make Constitution saves.
Okay. 19.
Nice. Thavos, 12.
Thanos, buddy.
Yeah.
Thavos, you are stunned.
You gotta roll better.
Let's see, and then Brand, if you want to make that con save for the Earth Elemental.
What kind of damage is, or what kind of damage is the con coming from? He is alive immune.
It's not damage. This is just going to be for being stunned. 22, very nice. Okay, yeah, he saves. So, Thavos, you are stunned, and that is the Brock's turn. That's all the demons. We are up to the NPCs, who are both afraid of the Nalfeshni. Ront is going to try and be a brave boy and make his 2 attacks with disadvantage. Wow, double 19s. There you go, Ront.
Let's go.
Isn't Nalfeshni still prone?
Oh, he would have used his movement to get up. Thank you for reminding me.
Oh.
Let's see. Ront with his great axe. That's 1d4. That's gonna be. Oh, math is hard. 17 points on the first hit. And second attack. 14, 16. It's not gonna hit. Okay. Dritz is. Oh, he doesn't like the fact that he's afraid. Let me see if he has any kind of ability to handle that. I don't think he does.
Hey, Dritz, if you come into the darkness, you're not within his line of sight, so you won't be afraid anymore.
Good point. Let's see. Yeah, no, actually, no. I think he would have figured that because he frequently uses darkness when he can. So he's going to step back into the darkness here. And I think he'd be able to hear the Vrok moving. So he's going to make his 4 short bow attacks with disadvantage.
The gaslighting worked.
That misses. Miss. Oh no, it's a 12 plus a lot, so that hits actually. It's going to be 13 on that Vrok. Okay. 3rd attack, miss. 4th attack, hits. Wonderful. It's going to be 11. Another 11 damage. 2 Vrok. Wonderful. Okay, that's the NPCs. Driddle, you're up. Tarn, you're on deck.
Is well, I can't see the Vrok. I don't know how it's doing. But it sounds very alive, squawking in front of me. Correct?
Oh, you could hear it like making its slashes at you. You can hear it moving, just flapping around. Yeah.
Okay. I'm not really. Okay, as a bonus action, I'll move my platinum shield. I can move it to someone else within range.
Wait, I'm really sorry. Is the Glabrezu that died the one that cast darkness here? I think it was. So that darkness should be gone.
Yeah, he's the one that cast it.
Yep, because the other one was the one that casted it here. That's right. Yep. Okay, so never mind. Darkness is gone. Which, we'll say it now came into effect, because the Glabrezu had a couple breaths left.
Okay. So this Vrok is very much a problem. I'll still shift my platinum shield. Who wants it?
Probably give it to Terran.
Yeah, everyone in that room being attacked by like 4 dudes. I'll shift it down to Terran.
Wait, I'm says I on a full is C. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I'll take it. I mean, might as well have an AC of 24 then.
Yeah, so that'll be my bonus action to shift mine down. Definitely keep the other one on Thavos.
Okay.
And then I literally have nothing, so I'm gonna start expending more staff charges. I really want this rock to just get out of my face for a minute. I'll just cast Cone of Cold exclusively on the rock because I have not a lot left. So it needs to make a DC 18 con save.
That's not going to go well for him. Yeah, that's a 12.
Okay, so it's gonna take 38 cold damage.
Yikes. Oh man.
Is it resistant probably though?
Oh, you're right. Yep. Thank you. Man, you're just the kid with reminding the teacher of his homework.
I do, but I think it's more fun when things attack me.
You are basically doing that.
Okay, so that's reduced to 19.
I'm gonna unfairly kill my homework.
Teacher, did we have homework?
Hey, I never fight those one-on-one here. Give me my time to shine.
He's afraid. Or not afraid, he's slowed, right? Or his speed is reduced or something?
It's just if he gets killed by it, he gets turned into a statue, which would have been funny.
Gotcha, okay. No, that does make me think of something else. Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it. And then, yeah, I'll just, like, squawk back at him.
Okay, sounds good. Taryn, you are up with Brand on deck.
Alright, well.
And I will also say that while you are grappled...
No, I'm still pretty... So, I'm not stunned. So I'm restrained by it.
Yes, I just reread it, and until this grapple ends, the target is restrained.
Can I, let me see. It says I can, one of so in haste, my extra action can be used to take the attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object action.
Mm-hmm.
Can I use my extra action to try and get out of the grapple?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay, so I'll use acrobatics.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? I have inspiration. I'm going to use it to re-roll it because that was not very good. That's better. 25.
25 is enough. Yeah, you wriggle out of the tail and fall on the ground below.
All right. Payback. I'm going to get this Merilith. All right, 25.
25 hits.
Or 7 damage.
Okay.
22 hitter.
She's going to use another reaction parry.
Okay. Alright, attack number 3.
Oh, your bonus.
Does a 23 hitter?
23 does, yes.
Another 10 points of damage.
Okay. Wonderful.
And bonus action.
Wait, so you had oh, that's right, because you're 12th level now. You have 3 attacks and then a bonus action attack.
Yeah. Does 19 hit her?
19 does, yes.
Okay. 9 damage.
Marvelous. Okay.
How's she looking?
She's looking not great. She looks pissed.
Okay.
But she also has like kind of a cool confidence about her.
Yeah, we get it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Anything else on your turn?
Nope.
Okay, sounds good. Brand, you're up. Drogon's on deck. Drogon's got something big planned. Okay, Brand, we cannot hear you.
Brand, come back to us.
Come back to us. Don't go into the light.
Okay, he is going to type, so I will read out what he's doing. I don't know what's going on with your mic, dude. All right, we're going to patiently be waiting for Brand here. Wonderful.
So he definitely moved.
Oh, yes, he did move. Okay. Which would be an opportunity attack from the Malfashioners. He will use a bite on...
Hello?
Oh, there you are. Yes, now you're back.
Ah, okay, that was getting really annoying trying to like plan and type and fuck, everything is just so spread out. I have flying, actually I was here, right?
Yes, you were.
I'm gonna do 30 feet here and I have flying still. Is it the 30 feet to get to here, or is that more upward?
I mean, I'll let you go at a diagonal if you want. I'm not too worried about the Pythagorean theorem right now. I am going to use an opportunity attack on you with that Malfashioning.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why I rolled twice. Sorry. Natural 1. Gosh dang it! I just want to land this bite so badly.
It sure was fun. We used it when we got those spider eggs or whatever that was. Oh, the worm eggs. That was fun.
Oh yeah.
I agree, DM.
Brand, looking down this tunnel, you see what looks like a summoning circle with a Glabrezu and 4 dretches.
Ah.
Roll.
Gotta close
Oh, so
that.
it was just in the other room?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. Brandy, something?
I mean, it was either gonna run up and pull back, or something was gonna happen either way. Actually, from the ground to the ceiling, how tall is everything here?
About 50 feet.
Oh,
Because it's got to be big enough to accommodate for stone
it's like
giants.
20 feet across.
Okay.
Is that like the from wall to wall 20 feet? Or
Yeah, it's about 20, 15. Yeah.
20.
Mhm.
With the staff, I'm going to cast a thorn wall, which says I can either create a wall or a circle. I can do up to 120 feet away. And what do these little things look like? They are.
They're the little dretch guys, the little mutated, gross bear creature things. Yeah.
And
little stickers.
Does this guy just look like the same thing in front of me, or is he different?
Correct. Yeah, no, same Glabrezu type thing.
I speak of us to his friend, so you're getting allies, I see. And right in the dead center of them, I want to create a circle. How big would the wall be? That size? Or a circle that is 20 feet in diameter and 20 feet high,
Whoa.
5 feet thick.
Okay, and where do you want it exactly? I guess you can draw it on the board.
Oh, it doesn't. Okay. This is the hard part. How do I get to like the right measurement for it?
Mhm.
Oh, is it the snap? Not snap. Circle third. Is that
About there.
trying to hit like all of them, but have enough. So yeah, there we go. That's what I like.
There you go. I'll throw that right there for you. So it'll be a little bit elliptical, but
A little further down to the end of where I have mine. Then
about there. Oh, you mean like into
because as they
rock.
walk through it, they take damage. So I want them to have to like take damage if they want to walk to us.
Right about there?
Yes.
Okay. Love it. Yeah, okay, cool. Great. Yeah, and the Glabrezu is in the wall, so does he immediately take damage?
Labbers is the wall. Yes.
Okay.
If he's out. No, if he's mixed into the wall, I don't know. That would leave up to you.
Okay. Well, I'll say that when he tries to move out of it, he'll take the damage.
Any creatures in that area take 78 piercing damage. They have to make a dex save 16. Otherwise, it's halved if they succeed.
Okay, so he does. Both him and that rock are within the wall. So.
And
Do
a
a
creature
wall of
can
thorns,
move
nice.
through the wall. However, it's painful and slow. Every 1 foot of movement through the wall, they have to spend 4 feet, so basically doubling their movement, I believe.
So it's 20 feet thick, or 20 feet wide. How thick is the wall?
5 feet thick.
Oh, 5 foot thick? Okay. Gotcha.
It's
So it just takes
20
that-
feet
it's just-
diameter, 20 feet high, 5 feet thick.
Okay, so the rock succeeded on this dex save. The Glabrezu did not, so go ahead and roll that damage for them. That's gonna suck. Oh!
Oh.
Oh, wait a second. Why did it roll piercing and slashing?
I think slashing is no walking through it.
Gotcha. Okay, so Glabrezu takes 24. And the rock.
Yeah,
takes-
slashing damage happens when they're trying to walk through the wall. Piercing happens when it first appears.
Gotcha. Okay, the Varrock takes that 12. Drill, you watch as this giant thorny wall just right up in front of you, separating you from the Varrock.
I'll just yell out, thanks whoever did that.
Yeah. Okay, anything else, Brand?
And that was just my action, bonus action, and none. And I can't do anything else.
Okay, sounds good. Jorgen is up. Jorgen is going to cast Banishment on Nalfeshni.
Good idea.
Ooh.
And even because the Nalfeshni has advantage, Nalfeshni crushed the DC.
Damn.
Yeah, that
Good
was
try. Good try, Jorgen.
26 on his charisma save. So he curses in Dwarvish under his breath, and he might try that one more time, maybe. That's his action. He's gonna move. No, he's not gonna do it at all. Valencia, how you doing health-wise?
I don't want to tell you because you might target me.
You're not telling me, you're telling Drogon.
Drogon. Oh, okay. Drogon's my friend. I haven't been hit yet.
Okay, gotcha. Well, now I need to remedy that, don't I? Okay.
I hate you.
Yeah. Speaking of Valencia, you're up. Davis is on deck.
Okay. I was actually gonna cast Moonbeam on that rock because I imagine Driddle is screaming, right?
Probably when that rock showed up and started.
Yeah, and then
clawing at
thorns
him.
explode out of the wall.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
Finish.
Yeah, I
There's a
was
lot
like, oh no.
happening right now, Driddle.
I was like, Driddle, no. Okay, then with me seeing like the rock get just sucked into this wall of vines, I'm like, okay, well, one thing down, I guess. And I'm just gonna try and lay into this guy as much as I can. 3 attacks again. Oh, Drogon hasn't been hit either again, so the concentration's up.
Correct, yeah.
Alright,
Concentration's still up, Drogon's still good.
Alright. So, I don't get advantage because he's up. Okay.
He's not like where he is, though. He wants that now fashioning out of the way so that he can get around to help out Tarn and Thanos.
Damn it. Alright. Well, the first one's a 13. I know that's not gonna hit.
Correct.
Okay, so that's the first one. Second one, we'll see. Oh, I gotta get away from this side of the die. Next one's a 20.
20? 20 will hit.
Okay. And the last one... 17?
17 just barely misses.
Misses? Dang it!
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, so, well then for that one that actually hit, I'll get the blinding smite and the thunder damage then. And I'll throw a second level smite on top of that too.
Wolf. Okay.
Okay, so let's try and...
Oh, you recasted blinding. Gotcha.
Oh, it hasn't dropped.
I think it drops immediately after you hit successfully, but I mean, you also still have your bonus action on this turn.
Oh,
so
do I? It's concentration.
Yeah, so you hold concentration on it until you hit. And once you hit a creature, then it's done. Yeah, that's how smite's work. Yep.
Frack.
But I mean, like I said, you have your bonus action still on this turn.
No. It's just about spell slots, but this guy is really... I'm gonna have no spell slots, guys.
Welcome to the club.
Fuck!
Handle everything up
You
here.
guys are running out of juice.
I know. You know what? It's probably important to try and get him out of here as quick as I can, right? Yeah, screw it. Bonus action, blinding smite, and I'll still use that second level smite as well.
Sounds good.
Alright, so...
That's the cool thing about smites is that you can maintain concentration, and if you miss, it doesn't drop. So.
And then at second level, it's 3d8s and then plus an extra d8 because he's a fiend, right?
Correct. And then if you have your improved smite on there, it's another d8, so a total of 5 d8.
Got it.
Man, oh man.
Wow.
That does not make him happy.
So this will be the thunder damage and the improved smite and the other smite.
Okay, yeah, so it should be
after
5d8
this.
and 2d4. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh man.
51?
That didn't feel good at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. One swing misses. This next one just connects with his stomach, and you just pump all of your divine energy. Is it all that you have left, probably?
Yeah.
Yeah. You just pump it all in, and there's just a boom as the strike just slams him into the wall behind him, leaving that thunder damage on him. Radiant just light explodes from your blade, leaving this big burn mark across his belly. He does not look good, and he looks very unhappy.
Okay. Yeah, that's... And then, I didn't do the blinding smite damage.
That's right. That's a con save, right?
Yeah, I have to do the damage, and it'll be a con save 14 to see if he's blinded.
Natural 20.
Damn it! Okay, well, let's see what the 3d8 does.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Pretty good. 7.
Yeah, damn it!
Every little bit of damage helps. Okay.
Okay.
Got that reduced. Wonderful. Alright, anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay, Davos, you're up with the demons next.
I'm stunned.
That's right. Oh no. And that came from... Where'd that come from? Oh, that was the Brock.
Yep.
Which, you are stunned until the Brock's next turn. Dang. So you'll be unstunned here in a second, but... yeah, that's cool. So I guess you can still move. But yeah, you can't take actions or reactions. You take bonus actions though.
If I move, I die, so I'm gonna stay there.
That's a little true. Okay. Sounds good. Merilith is up. Merilith is just immediately going to go for another tail attack against you, Tarin. She doesn't like the fact that you're moving.
Yeah.
Because they've already solved the Thalos moving problem, so.
Disadvantage?
Yes, that's correct. It's cocked. That's going to be not great. 15 to hit.
Nope.
That's okay. I have plenty of sword attacks that I can use on you.
Do you get worried how giddy he sounds when he says that?
No.
Okay. First attack. Ah, shoot. It's only a 16.
Nope.
Next attack. Less. Third attack. Less. Golly. Fourth. Less. Fifth. This disadvantage is kicking my butt. There we go. 27 to hit.
That will hit.
Wonderful. Alright, well, if I can hit 1 out of 6, it's a good batting score, I guess. That's going to be 15 slashing. Last
Okay.
attack. Gosh, dang it. Only have 14.
I think
Okay,
you
Merilith
need to
just
go-
wasted her
I think-
turn.
I think you need to go back to school, hon.
Yeah, she does.
Oh, damn.
You are quick on your feet, and she is really not liking that protection. Okay. Well, Hezrau is up. Hezrau is going to take advantage of Thanos being incapacitated and poisoned and stunned, etc., etc.
Any more, unless I have to roll again.
Oh, that's right. You do, actually. Well, yeah, you do.
26.
You are no longer poisoned. Good job. And you're immune for the next 24 hours. Wonderful. You are stunned. Let's see. You're not paralyzed. So, yeah. So these are just normal attacks on you, and they're going to be auto crits. Which is
Kratos is stunned?
yes, from the Vrock.
Oh, shoot.
All right. So bite is going to be an 18 to hit.
No.
Okay. And 2 claws. That's a dirty 10. Oh, no, I said that. And a 22 to hit. So with one of those claws, that's going to be 11 points of slashing damage. Okay, moving on to the Glabrezu right behind Brand. He's going to cast Confusion on Brand. I need you to make Wisdom saving throw. DC 16.
That's a secret, Cap. He's always confused.
You're fine. Well, just don't make pincer attacks on you. That's going to be 17 and a 23 to hit Brand. I'll just pull up your character sheet here. 17 does not. Oh, 18, 18, wonderful. Okay, so with the 23, so pincers. That's going to be an amount of damage. 18 points of bludgeoning, and you, sir, are grappled. He does have quite the reach, so. Oh, you're not grappled because you have the freedom of the winds or whatever. That is right. So he manages to grab you. You feel bones crunch, and then you slip out of your of his grip. So, oh, you have advantage on ability checks before you grapple. I'm going to say you auto succeed because he would auto grapple you. So, okay, you are not grappled then, and that's his turn. This Glabrezu is not happy. He's going to rush through here, ripping his way through the thorns, which I'll just use the same damage from earlier, taking that 28 points of slashing damage. Jeez, dude. And yeah, he'll just action dash to get. Let's go 40. Okay. The Dretches, I don't think they could take it, so they're just going to kind of stay put. Finally, get to now Feshni and rocks. Now Feshni is going to. Let's see if his horror nimbus recharges. Hey, it does. Well, he uses horror nimbus, so I need Valencia to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Boo! Alright.
Wait, isn't she immune to being frightened?
Oh, yeah, I'm immune.
Oh, well, he's just an idiot, so that's okay. All right, so bite attack. Do I have disadvantage on you for any reason? Do I have advantage on you for any reason?
It's he's biting, right? Not with a weapon
Correct.
or anything? Okay.
That's correct. Well, it's only a 14 to hit.
No.
Claws, however, that's going to be a 23 and a 23.
Yeah, both of those will hit.
Okay.
Do his claws have a chance of getting stuck into my stick shield? I don't think so.
I'm going to say no, because he can't really be disarmed of his claws.
Got it.
And I think that his strength of 21 would kind of pull out that. So. Okay.
Yeah, both of those will hit then.
Okay, so it's going to be 17 slashing on the first, and 11 on the second.
Got it.
And to finish up the demons, we got the rocks. This one, who has Driddle on the other side of a thing here, is not super happy, so he is going to use his spores. Excuse me. I need Driddle to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Well, I can do that all day. 29.
Wow, you are not poisoned. Wonderful.
Brand is asking about the drenches.
Oh, I see that. So Brand, they didn't move around at all. They just kind of stayed put and held their ground. They didn't move through the wall. Oh, they still take it? Oh, jeez. Okay, sure, yeah. I don't even think they survived that. Nope, yeah, they're all toasted. Which the Vrock, who attempted to attack Driddle.
Oh, 30.
35. The Vrock is also dead.
Let's go!
Very good. However, we have this Vrock, who's going to throw some attacks at Thanos. Oh, jeez. These guys are rolling garbage. That's a 12 and a 13 to hit, Thanos.
Both miss.
Yeah, I know. But you are no longer stunned, sir. Wonderful.
Actually, they do have advantage because I was stunned.
Does stunned give advantage?
Yes, it does.
Oh, look at that. Okay. Well, we'll say the first attack missed. The beak and the talons. Natural 20. Gosh dang it, dude. That's 3 nat 20s on you.
That puts me down.
Okay.
God damn it.
Conscious.
Okay, we need. Alright. Drogon. Someone.
They are going to. I guess they roll just at the end of their turn.
Yes. This. Here it is.
Yeah.
The smiley face.
Yeah, I think then original plan is go Driddle, but maybe stay a little further back so you're not targeted.
You will
I mean,
start
like-
discussing strategy without me.
Yeah, pretty much the whole break was spent trying to figure out how to save Davos with our limited
Okay.
resources. But like,
And
I'm
if Drogon can
determined,
get up there, he's got it. If Drogon can just get past the Nalfeshni without getting
Yeah.
absolutely
which is
clobbered.
exactly
Yeah,
the last thing that is helpful that I can do.
Oh, good. Well, Drogon's got a plan in mind, so if it gets more specific than that, you might just need to clue him in. What am I rolling for? I'm rolling for attacks on Rock. It's natural 1, or 4 Rock. Natural 1.
I also
Oh yeah, the Earth Elemental.
with a crit.
Someone can
We
control
will
that too.
we will kick ass Brand.
The attack that put me down was a crit, and I didn't take a lingering injury.
Oh, here, let me fix that.
No, you're like me. Don't
Thanks
remind
for
him of that
reminding
stuff.
me. Let's see what a 13 does. Ooh, you get to match Taran.
I don't know.
You
I
have
just
a
like
horrible
rules.
Scar.
Ooh.
You are disfigured to the extent that the wound cannot be easily concealed. You have a disadvantage on persuasion checks and advantage on intimidation checks. Magical healing of 6th level or higher, such as heal and regenerate, can remove the scar.
So now he's just even more unsettling.
Honestly, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Like, Thavos hates people anyway. It's fine.
I'm gonna say, flavor-wise, this attack, I think it was claws from the Vrock. He manages to catch you right at the top of your hairline on the side of your head, down across the face to like your armpit. So you've got a set of 4, I guess Freddy Krueger streaks from, again, the top of your hairline, down across your face, down your neck to your chest.
Yeah, Taran used to be much more unsettling from the scars she got from a harpy, but now it just looks cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Since
Ronk completely misses his 2 attacks. Dritz is going to, again, make his 4 ranged attacks against the Nalfeshni at disadvantage. That's a miss. That's a miss. That's a miss. And a natural 1. Wonderful work, NPCs. Good job. You're pulling your weight. Yeah. Okay, Driddle, you're up. Taran, you're on deck. Brand is in the dugout.
All right, I will yell out to Drogon. I'll shoot you down the hallway, and I will cast Vortex Warp on him.
What the crap is that?
And you magically twist space around another creature you can see within range. The target, if the target's unwilling, it must make a con saving throw, or it's teleported to a space of my choice that I can see that's also in range. So it's just
Vortex Warp? We're just making stuff up now, huh?
it's from an official source.
Wait, what spell is this?
Vortex Warp. It's from Strixhaven.
Okay, where do you want him?
I want him all the way down the hallway as far as I can see past the forgot the guy's name again. I looked him up. The lobster dude. Yeah, about right there.
Yeah, the Glabber
There's
Zoo.
a Glabber
Okay.
Zoo.
I think you have line of sight there, just barely. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he can now see Thavos' slumped over body, just barely. Wonderful.
And then for my bonus action, I'm going to take the platinum shield off of Thavos' twitching body and shoot it over to. Oh wait, Valencia, did you say you didn't need it anymore?
On my turn, I was just gonna drop my shield and take out the second sword.
Okay,
Yeah,
then
do
yeah,
it on
I'll
Valencia.
shoot it to Valencia. And then I
Tar-
will.
Yeah, go
Oh,
ahead.
sorry. I'm just gonna use my movement speed to run 30 feet straight.
Taran, you cool controlling the Earth Elemental?
Let me just pull up the stats,
Okay.
and I shall do it.
Well, you are.
I don't know how
actually,
many hit point. I don't know how many hit points it has left.
118.
I will. But you
Wait,
do.
is that right? I think I have it notated as 118. Let me double check. Yep, 118.
Okay. Well. Oh wow. It's hasn't hard to take any. Yeah. It's just gonna make two. Actually. Yeah. It's gonna make it 2 slam attacks against this Hezro. Oh wait,
Okay.
but we want to focus on the Marilith. How
Maybe we
can
should
it
have
go?
access to it, so-
Can it use like its? Can it use its Earth Glide to get over to the Marilith right here?
Mhm.
Get right. I was going to use his Earth Glide to get over there.
That is going to be an opportunity attack from the Hezrel
Oh,
as he
it'll
kind of
take-
drops into the ground.
It'll take it. He's a tough boy.
That'll be a bite.
Just a bite. Yeah.
Natural 2. Carry on.
Nope. All right. So it's going to make 2 slam attacks. Well, that's a 27 for 13 bludgeoning.
Oh, I guess it hits. Now, is this
And?
magical bludgeoning?
No.
Okay, good to know.
And another 9. Well, hey, it's damage is damage.
Damage is
So it's
damage.
it's hitting that Marilith. It's punching her.
Actually, that 15 is not going to hit.
And the 15 doesn't, but the 27 does. So, okay. Can I flank the Earth Elemental? Because I'm left.
Yes, you can. Yeah. I
Okay.
mean, size it. I have much to do with it.
Perfect. It's how you use it. Alright, 24
24 hits.
for 9 damage.
Okay.
Second one is 28
That'll hit.
for 12 damage. And as I'm doing this, I'm just saying, hey, your boss, David Gordon, he fucking sucks. Come get a piece of me.
She mutters something in Abyssal, which in game none of you understand. Out of game, she says, "You're preaching to the choir on that one, pal." 27
Okay.
hits.
Okay.
That's true. So Brand would hear from a distance the Marilith kind of grumbling about her own boss.
And I
She
think I
hates
still
the
have tongues
boss.
up too.
Mhm.
So maybe I heard it from the other room?
Maybe.
Nah, I've got weird gnomish ears. They're good for like
Alright,
echolocation,
so
nothing else.
9, 12, and 10. Okay, cool. That's awesome.
One
Last
more?
one. Yes. Yeah, I'm just trying to get her attention.
You have it. Don't worry. I need you to
I
roll
got
like
20.
below a 10 once.
I
20 parry. I know reaction parry.
Fair enough. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
I'm really surprised you guys haven't questioned how many reactions I'm using with her. That's okay.
I'm trying not to think about it too much.
Okay.
He's got a bunch of arms. It's not surprising.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. That's Taran's turn, and that will bring us to Brand. Yeah, he's going to drop to the ground. To, not in between the Glabbers, that would be dumb. But he'll go right here and then cast a 3rd level Inflict Wounds. Melee attack. Wow, it's natural 16. That's going to hit for a total of 5d10 necrotic damage. 23 points of necrotic damage on that hit. Okay, that's his turn. Moving on to Drogon, who is going to shuffle forward. Okay, let's see. I'm looking for big, beefy healing spells.
Heal.
He doesn't have that one prepared.
Damn it.
That's okay. I can just upcast. Is Healing Word seriously the only one that he has prepared? It is. All right, we're upcasting Healing Word. Yeah, 5th level Healing Word. Mostly because he doesn't want to get in the middle of all that jazz. So, let's go ahead and take. Did that just roll the dice? It's not.
5d4 plus 5.
Yeah, 5d4s plus 4. 12 plus 4. Thavos takes 16 points of healing.
Yay!
Marvelous. Okay. That is Drogon's turn, I believe. Well, actually, Healing Word is just a bonus action, huh?
I think so.
I'm going to cast Spare the Dying on Tarin. No, I'm sorry.
I'm
Spare the
not.
Dying. No, I'm sorry. I was thinking of a different spell.
I'm not dying. I'm far from
I
it.
know. I was thinking of Death Ward. We'll do Toll the Dead on the Marilith?
Yeah?
No, we'll hit the Brock, actually. I'm trying to hit the Brock.
Okay.
Okay. So that's a wisdom save. These might be 20. Natural 4. Marvelous. It's going to be 3d12.
Ooh.
I'm sorry. Yeah, 3d12.
Yes.
So 4 and 11, so 15. Plus another 11. That's going to be 26 points of necrotic damage to the Brock. Ouch. Okay, that's Drogon's turn. Valencia, you are up with Thanos on deck.
Okay, got it. I will look at Driddle and just, in an authoritative voice, tell him, get to the others, and I'm gonna drop my shield and in my other hand take out the Balin's short sword, if you allow that. I can...
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Reaction, you're good.
And I'm gonna take 2 swings at him with Balin's short sword. They better not be. I'm gonna give them a stern talking to after this. This is nonsense. Ront?
Ront keeps rolling below like 7 on those wisdom saves.
He's getting old.
Actually, hold on one second. We might have an ability to read.
Yeah, you leave our father figure alone, okay? He's doing his best.
Yeah, he is. I was saying he is doing his
Okay.
best. He's getting old. It's okay for him to get scary.
So
21 on the Nalfeshni?
yes, with Balin's short sword.
That will hit.
That's that one, and then I'm gonna throw the improved smite plus the D4. Oh yeah, he still hasn't gotten hit. Nice. So I'll add the extra D8 and the 2 D4s. Where were these rolls earlier? Okay. For damage, what the heck? When I had all the bonuses. 14. Okay, so that's the first attack.
Stupid pig doesn't have any reactions.
Oink, oink. Alright, second attack with Balin's short sword. Let's see if this hits.
That's almost max on the 1d8 and 2d4. Jeez.
Yes. This next one's gonna be a 28. Oh wait, no, sorry, a 27.
I mean, either hit.
Cool.
Relax.
No. Let me roll the damage.
Hey.
Improved and the thunder damage. Regular. And this will be the extra bonus stuff.
I think there's only one roll that you could make that you will survive. And it was not that.
And bonus action, I'm gonna take a swipe at him with my scimitar of speed.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Finish him off.
Let's go! Okay, so I think if you allow it, I think I yell at Driddle with authority, and then I come up and like I stick the sword out, one sword right across his neck, and the second one I cross my hands and just pull down on both, and his head lops off.
I completely agree. You hear just a choke of ichor as he spits up a little bit of black blood in your face, and his body slumps to the ground and begins the process of melting into that black ooze.
Alright, sweet. Oh, so I still have a bonus at lit. I'm gonna use my feline agility to move 60 feet, since I'm assuming we're hearing not some fun stuff happening. Okay, so that's...
So once you move over there, you'll see that Thanos is up. Well, not up, but moving.
Yeah, he's moving. Then I will move 25. I don't want to get flanked, but maybe I can draw their attention instead of on him. So I'll move the 60 feet, and end up right between these two, and I'll use my bonus action against the frogman. Yeah, I'm gonna try and swing at this frogman.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and make those attacks.
What's a frog character?
The Grog?
Kermit?
Oh, yes, Kermit.
Yeah.
Okay, and then, oh, sorry, just to clarify, on the platinum shield, it gives me all those like super cool bonuses. Do I get a boost to my AC?
Yeah, from half cover, you get a plus.
So
2.
plus 2. Yeah.
Okay, so then I forgot. Let me drop my shield. So I'm at a 21 AC right now.
Okay, cool. You were 23 with that shield up? Jeez.
No, I was at 22 with the shield up.
Oh yeah, you just got the platinum.
Yes. Oh, so technically then I guess I would have been at a 24, but 2 swords is fun.
True.
So, alright, let's see if I can attack this frogman. Don't worry, I'm just gonna hit you.
Oh wait, I keep forgetting about my extra. Forgot about my extra attack.
Okay,
Please,
so-
I'll do that.
How does... I'm just struggling to add. How does a 26 hit?
No, that'll hit.
Okay.
It'll
So...
hit well.
Alright,
How does
so...
it hit? Well.
Well... Don't worry, I'm just gonna bash your face in. Give me a second.
Are you talking to your cat or the demon?
Oh, to the demon, my bad. I would never.
Oh, jeez. Taran, don't tell me how many hit points you have, but the Merilith kind of looks you up and down. How are you looking?
I've taken some hits, but I could take quite a few
You take
more.
Okay.
I can definitely
Okay.
take more.
Okay.
Gotcha.
It does 19 damage.
Okay, wonderful. Yeah. Put that down. Sweet.
Alright.
Okay, anything else on your turn?
No, that's all I can do.
Well, you have his attention, I'll tell you that much.
Hi.
Okay. Thavos, you are up with the enemies on deck.
Groovy. I'm going to stand up because I was unconscious and prone.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to use my last, I think, Blessing of the Raven Queen to go to there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to lay on hands myself for 50 health.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Good plan.
Yes.
Okay, anything else? You got movement still.
I have a little bit of movement.
I will say that you can see Brandon the Sclabberzoo duking it out.
Yeah, I'll go up there and start trying to help him. I can
Okay.
move 15 more
Wonderful.
feet.
Well, you do that. I'm gonna do some stuff with the Merilith here. I'm gonna make another tail attack against Taran, which is no longer at disadvantage.
Wait, why is it no longer? Don't I still have that shield up?
He.
No,
the platinum.
That dropped from Thavos. That shield,
Oh.
yes. However, Thavos' protection from
Oh,
Goodwill
but
dropped.
but it bumps my AC up to 24, right?
It's just a +2, so whatever it's at before that. Yeah.
So yeah, because it's
Okay.
18 with Bark's. No wait, it's 20 with Bark Skin plus 2 from haste.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a 24 now. So
Okay.
give.
Well, she doesn't roll that with her tail, but she's gonna lay into you with her long swords. That's gonna be a 26 on the first. Here, I just need you to keep track of how
That'll
many
do
attacks.
it. That'll do it. That'll do it.
I'm gonna keep track of how many attacks I'm making. You keep track of how many hit. Natural 1,
Nope.
natural 3,
No.
natural 4.
No.
Dude, natural 1? Are you kidding me? 16, and another 26.
Oh, and did anyone
A
control the earth
26 will
elemental?
hit.
Okay.
Like,
What was that, Bill?
Terran's controlling the earth elemental.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so that first hit is only going to be 10 slashing. Second one
Okay.
is significantly more. We'll say 19.
That's 19. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, then she's going to teleport.
Oh, she's teleporting, bitch.
Right there. Right behind Bran.
Well,
Whoa! What? That's a far teleport.
It's not even the full range.
Oh
Ken?
no!
Was it like Dimension Door or something?
Not quite that far. Okay. Hezrau's up. He is going to make his 3 attacks against Valencia. So 1 bite, 2 claws. Bite is going to be...
And then you
Natural
still have the
20.
shield, Valencia.
Yeah, so...
You
But he just rolled a natural 20 on me,
Another
so that
nat-
hits probably.
Dude, it's these green Demogorgon dice, man. They know what's happening.
And then infused with the
oh
phasers.
yeah, that checks out.
So that one for sure hits.
Yeah, it does.
Okay,
Oh,
maybe
yeah,
we
it
all
does.
start chanting Themberchod really loud and he'll come over here.
Go ahead and take 41 points of piercing damage.
41? Okay.
Yep.
Well, I'm below health. Below half health. Sorry.
No, and that's a natural 1 and a lingering injury. I think that's a bad one.
Oh, Luan is the worst.
Yeah, I'm down to 19. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Valencia, he goes for a bite, kind of scrapes past your face, And you feel blood gushing over your face, and he kind of clamps down on your shoulder, does a ton of damage. You can hear your collarbone breaking.
Oof.
You can't see out of your right eye, but you're not sure if there's damage to the eye or if it's just covered in blood.
Got it.
Mechanically, you have lost your right eye.
Right.
You have disadvantage on perception checks that rely on sight and ranged attack rolls. Magic such as Regenerate can restore your eye if you have no eyes left after sustaining this injury you're blind. But we're fine. So. Okay. That claw was a 10. Second claw is a 22.
Yanagu died easier than these snakes.
Oh, wait, with the bonus, I do get that evasion, where if I try to make a dexterity saving throw to take
That
half
is
damage.
True, however, you have not made any dexterity saving throws.
Oh.
It's just
that's-
Oh,
bad.
That's
if
really
the
good against AoEs. Or what? Go ahead.
oh, if the creature is subjected to an effect that allows it to make. Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah, so like if someone casts a fireball on you. Okay, go ahead and take 9 points of slashing from that second claw attack.
Okay.
Okay. Who's up next? Let's do a Blabberzoo or two. Okay, this one's gonna move around and start wailing into Brand. Yeah, it's just 4 attacks, 2 pinchers, 2 fists. Wow, bad rolls. That's a 17, 14. Does anyone have Brand's AC off the top of their head?
You said 18 earlier, I think.
18, yeah.
Okay, cool. Alright, for the fists.
Yeah, 18.
Only one of the fists hits for... That's going to be 7 points bludgeoning to Brand. This other Glabberzoo, they're dirty creatures, is also going to run off and do the exact same thing. 4 attacks against Brand.
Don't
That's
kill
a-
Brand while he's gone.
That's a 19 for one of the pinchers, so he is grappled.
Oh wait, well actually,
I think he's out though. For the fists, he put himself there. That's
Dead.
going to be 1 hit, 1 miss, for less damage. That's only going to be 5 points bludgeoning. Marvelous. I think that just brings us to one single rock. If I can get there. Yeah. Who doesn't like the fact that Tarn is right there?
so
So-
I
so
forgot.
okay.
So when is the Earth Elemental supposed to go? It's supposed to go on.
Right after your turn.
Oh, right after me. Okay.
Yep. Okay, so this rock is going to move forward, still technically in the Earth Elemental's range.
Since I was right next to it, can I get an opportunity attack?
Oh, yeah, you can.
Sweet. I'll go with a balanced short sword. Why not? It's on my good eye side, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. 21.
21 will hit. Yeah.
Okay. And does it do all the extra bonuses, or just because it's an opportunity attack like regular damage?
Yeah, no, it would do all the bonuses.
Alright, cool. 2, 4. Alright.
Actually, while you're doing this, the rock is going to make his 2 attacks against Tarn.
Oh, damn.
It's a natural 20. This is
A
ridiculous.
natural 20. What?
With the same die, that green Demogorgon die, and then a 12 with the talons. So
12 won't, but the natural 20 is gonna hit. Dang it.
Okay, sorry, let me roll this one. So, the sword itself does 19, and then let me roll these bonuses.
okay.
Is there a chance you kill it before it rips Tarn a new one?
I hope so. That'll be 29 damage altogether.
Okay. I will say that fire on the short sword is not doing as much as you want it to.
Yeah.
Okay. So Tarn, go ahead and take 20 points of piercing damage from the beak.
Oh, I'm resistant to piercing damage because
is
my
true.
armor, so I only take 10. But
And
but
your
yes.
lingering injury, pierce stomach.
Ah. Oh, so he pecks right in my stomach.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Gross.
That is the demons. NPCs are up. Bront, well, the source of his fear is now deceased, so he is no longer.
Come on. Ooh, come on,
So
Ron.
he's
get
going to
that.
come barreling around the corner here.
Get the toad.
Bonus
get the
action
toad.
dash to the toad, make his 2 attacks with his great axe.
Yay, Ron!
Both of those are going to hit.
Let's go!
First attack. Wow. 20 damage. Second
Ooh.
attack. Less. That's going to be 17. Okay. Dritz is going to move forward and just say to Driddle, just keep a distance. Let's see, he's got 30 feet there. He's going to bonus action dash as well to get here. And is actually going to make his 4 ranged attacks against that Brock. Because Taran, you're not looking amazing, but you're looking okay, right?
No, I'm not. I'm actually starting to look.
Okay.
I'm looking kind of hurt.
Okay, that's a hit, and a hit, and a hit, and a miss. So that's 10, 9, 19, plus, oh shoot, that is hard. 13, so it's a total of 22 points of damage to the Brock, which is just enough. Good night.
Thank gosh.
Yeah, so Dritz comes around the corner with this crossbow and just 3 bolts just embed themselves in the Brock's head and falls dead in front of Taran. Okay, cool. Driddle, you're up with Taran on deck.
Okay, I really need to get up with everybody. I think it's still one more second level spell slot. Yeah, so with my last second level spell slot, I will Misty Step 30 feet straight this way, and then use my movement, which I still have, to get into the chamber. And then you guys just said start killing stuff, right?
Yeah, I mean, that Hezro is
Please.
Hezro or...
Yeah, please don't use AoE. I have 10 hit points left, man.
Yeah,
Maybe
you're
focus
good.
on Brand.
I have, yeah. Oh wait, can I see the guys where Brand is?
Yeah, you can. I'm
Okay.
saying that this wall doesn't exist, but this wall does.
Okay, and then what's the bonus action spell rule, so I can just use cantrips now?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you catch me unawares, I might let it slip, though. However, you have made me aware. So.
Okay, and these are all demons, so Firebolt is vastly unaffected.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Who looks like the most rough one up there right now, other than Brand? Who looks like bad?
I think the Merilith. Yeah.
Okay, then I will cast a Mind Sliver on the Merilith. It's an 18 intelligence save.
Pretty sure she's pretty intelligent. Okay, so. Come on!
1.
23.
Oh.
And she would have advantage on it, so that's a natural 2 on the second one, but yeah.
Alright, then, absolutely nothing happens.
Okay. Yep, you cast a spell, and it hits her and just kind of ricochets off. So. Okay.
Alright, I'll hold my staff of power above my head and just, like, Driddle war cry. Hopefully someone hits me that isn't everyone else in this room.
Okay. Taran, you're up with Brand on deck.
Can I have the Earth Elemental go in tandem with me?
Yeah, sure. That's fine.
Okay. I'm gonna have this one go up here. Think with Bronze. I'm gonna have this thing. Yeah. Let's see, make 2. Hold on. Let's see, 23 for 8 bludgeoning damage.
That hits.
Alright.
Oh, I'm sorry. I do need you to make a con save. Oh wait, no, you already did save. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. And a
He's just
19
rolled stanky, so.
And a
19 also hits, yeah. Okay,
for
so
20 bludgeoning.
28 total, right?
Yep.
Dang. Okay.
Alright.
Whoa.
Is it still
Oh, wait,
up?
that's non-magical though, so that's only.
It's not magical, so it takes
Okay,
14.
Yeah, he's still
Okay.
up. He's looking okay actually. He can take some hits. He's pretty beefy.
Okay. As a bonus action, Tarn is going to drink a potion of superior healing because I need it. Ah, nice. I get 23 hit points back. Okay. I'm making a gamble, everyone. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do because Brand is not looking great. I am going to use my extra haste action to dash because I cannot get there with my regular movement because I believe. Come on, 30. 5. Yeah, actually, would being right here count as flanking with Brand?
Yeah. I'd allow it.
Okay, so I don't need to dash. I will. All right, so you're flanking. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm I'm ready to take this Marilyn down. So I got 3 attacks plus bonus action plus the hasted action then. Because I didn't.
You used your bonus action to drink a potion.
Oh, I did. Yeah. Okay. So 3 attacks.
I mean, you still
plus
got
so
4
3
attacks,
actions plus hasted. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So
You've still got plenty.
23 with audacity. That is 8.
Parry. I'm gonna parry.
Oh, lame.
So that one doesn't hit.
Okay. Come on. Okay. Gonna hit with Sereth. That's a 28.
That'll hit.
That is 9 points of damage.
Okay.
All right. Attack number 3. That is a 24.
24 will hit.
Okay. That is another 10 points of damage.
One more.
Okay, last one. Come on, baby. Let this be a big one.
She is scored.
Get her.
28 to hit. That is
Yep.
another 10 points of damage. How is she looking?
Not good.
Says you stay away from him as I'm just as I'm just hacking away of her arms, back, tail, everything.
I really hope she gets another turn. She's got a good retort. Man. Okay. Brand is up. We'll upcast another inflict wounds. But frankly, he is worried more about the Glabrezu, so the one that's grappling him, because he should get an auto hit on that guy. Well, I'll give him advantage because he's being grappled. So, okay, we'll upcast inflict wounds to 5th level. Sure.
Oh, come on, baby.
With advantage. It's a natural 18. He's going to hit.
Oh, nice.
Dealing 7d10 necrotic damage.
Oh, I want to see that on screen.
There's 6.
Mm.
31 plus another one. Okay, 35 points of necrotic damage to one that is holding him currently. Youch. Okay, that's going to be his turn. Actually, Valencia, you're not looking good, right?
I have 10
wait.
points of health. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty bad.
You're clear over there, though. Tarn, you're not looking good. That was it, right?
Except the frogman. Yes.
I'm actually not. No, I'd say Valentia is definitely looking worse than me because I took a good healing potion. I'm about.
That's true.
I'm about at half health.
I'm an
Just
eyeball
a lot.
down. Yeah.
You're just a lot closer than Valencia is. Okay, well.
And I'm just happy to be here.
Okay, Drogon will be up. Let me switch back to his sheet. With Valencia, you're on deck. Let's see, Drogon. Yeah, no, he'll attempt another banishment on the Marilith. Actually, no, with how rough she's looking, he'll do it on the Glabrezu.
No, yeah, it's like, I feel she seems like a charismatic presence. I feel like banishment.
Oh my goodness, this might have worked. Oh, hold on.
Come on, get rid of one of them, just one of them.
What's his DC? 16. Oh, dang it! I rolled a 16. Just barely doesn't work. Man. Okay. But he is going to jog up and over his little dwarven feet. Okay. Valencia, you're up. You're on deck.
Am I going for damage or an effort? I don't think anyone can really bring me up, huh, if I go down.
Nope.
Drogon's got healing word.
That's about it.
Okay, yeah, then I guess I'll be kind of responsible. I'll use my action and pretty much just use what I have left of my lay on hands. So that'll give me... That's what I get for healing people. Friggin' random townspeople. So I'll use all 20 of my points.
Okay.
Hey,
I regret nothing, but damn it. Yo.
maybe the difference between life and death.
Right? Right, so she still sans one eyeball, but she's up, and she'll use the bonus action to attack with the scimitar of speed. Get away from that nat 1. Whew! Alright. That was scary just for a moment.
I bet.
17?
17 will hit.
Yes. Alright, cool. Okay, so 13, and then I pre-rolled the damage, so that should be up in a second.
Well, I'll apply that damage. 11. There we go. Wonderful.
So 23
right.
altogether.
Anything else in your turn?
No, that's all I can do.
Sounds good. Okay, Thavos, you're up with the monsters on deck.
Okay, I have one more Blessing the Raven Queen I found.
Really? Wow.
I have 4 of them. I've used 3 so far. So
yeah,
I'm
which
going
one?
to move and use it, and it will put me there. I'm
Okay.
flanking with Brand,
Yeah.
so I'm going to attack the Marilith, and she's still hexbladed, so my critical range is double.
Just need you to miss every single hit. That's all I need. Come on. Just miss every hit.
I think you should do a nat 20, man. I believe in you.
The first one is a
26
26.
is pretty good.
Yeah, that'll hit. I think the only way that she survives is if you roll minimum damage, which you did not.
No, I physically can't roll minimum damage.
I wish
because
I
I
could
have
have
great
cut
weapon.
the killing blow, but
Okay,
got
Thanos.
her.
Finish her off.
Okay. She has 6 arms. That's too many arms. I'm gonna cut her arms off.
Okay, yeah, you cut her arms off. I'm gonna say that you do that with 2 strikes. What do you want to do? Just leave her there without arms?
I'll cut 2 of them off. You cut off the other.
That's perfect. That works.
Okay.
If she has no arms, she's not really a threat, so I'll just let her bleed. And then I'm going to attack Labrazu. And she dies, technically. She's not dead, but she dies.
She does.
So I heal.
She does. So I'll say that she's making death saves right now. We'll do that.
And then I'm going to attack the Labrazu, who I'm not flanking. Actually, I can move a little further, so I'm going to move so that I'm flanking the Labrazu with right. That's a 28, but I didn't roll it with advantage, so I'm going to roll again.
I mean, I guess you could get a crit, I suppose.
No, 28.
Wow. Yeah, that'll hit.
Apparently there was an update so that it auto-rolls my Great Weapon Master. I have no idea how much damage I did. I'm going to have to go figure out some math.
How does 21 sound? Sure.
Either 21 or 23.
I'm feeling nice.
It re-rolls any 1 or 2, but I think it re-rolled the entire swing, but it got rid of all of them before I could see what the totals were. So I don't...
Weird.
I don't...
Okay, that's kind of an annoying little feature. Alright, you still got 1 more attack, right?
I only have 2.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, in that case, it's the enemy's turns. I'll make a death save. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Could I put a 2nd level smite on that too?
Sure.
I have a lot
on there.
I should use.
Throw it on there, see what happens.
2nd level is 5d8 against fiends?
Hold on. 2d8 and 1. Plus 1 is 48.
So it's 48.
Yeah.
17 more damage.
Ouch. Okay, I'm going to make a death save for the Marilith. Oh, that's what success. Oh, man. Dang it. It was a 19. If I had rolled a 20, she would have had a freaking... Oh, I guess she wouldn't have had a turn, because it's death save at the end of it. That's her turn there. The Hezrao is going to make his 3 attacks against Valencia. We'll go and start with a bite. That's going to be a 22.
That'll hit.
Claw does not hit. Well, the first claw does not hit, I should say. Take 12 points of piercing. And the second claw...
Oh, I think...
17.
Do I have, like, a little resistance to it of piercing because of the platinum shield?
Not piercing, no.
Okay, got it.
Like mostly elemental damage.
12. Okay.
Okay, yeah. And then 17 to hit on the claw.
Does not hit.
Okay, yeah. So he makes his 3 attacks, and you manage to dodge most of them. Glabbers, you were up. This guy's a little peeved that Thanos is attacking him from behind. He's like, hey, it's no cool. Yeah, he'll just make his 4 attacks against you. So 2 pincer attacks. That's going to be a 22 and a 17. Okay, and 2 fists. Those are both fantastic misses. But he does have you grappled with 23 points of bludgeoning damage as he grabs you with a pincer.
Halved to 11?
Yes. And this other Glabrezu... Oh, wait.
Hit me!
Brand is also grappled by this guy, so I'm going to put you guys just on his pincers.
The big meaty
perfect.
claws. They're getting everyone.
2 pincer attacks on you, Tarn. Wolf, that's a 26 and a 15.
26 is going to me. Is
Well,
going to hit.
then you grappled. And 2 fists. Double 26s. Wow.
Wow, that's impressive.
Okay, so from the pincer, go ahead and take 16 points of bludgeoning. And from the first fist, it's going to be 5. Second fist is going to be 7 bludgeoning.
Okay.
That's their turns. I'm running out of demons, guys. This is making them a little nervous. NPCs are up. Ront is going to use his battle cry. Where's my phone? So I can read his ability.
Battle cry. Woo.
Ah.
Let me just refresh.
cry havoc and let slip the rants of war.
Everyone within 30 feet of him, so that's everyone except for this group over here, gains advantage on attack rolls until the start of his next turn. And then he can make an attack as a bonus action. He's going to try and finish off at Hezrau, but she is flanking with the Earth Elemental. Thank goodness, that's a natural 15. It's going to hit for a whopping total of 16, which the Hezrau is still up, but getting clobbered. Okay. Wonderful. And Dritz is going to flank with Valencia here and make his attacks with advantage now. Short sword, miss, crit, hit, and a hit. So on the crit, oh wow, that's a total of 30 damage, which dispatches the Hezrau. Goodness.
Let's go!
And he's going to just run full speed over here. Sweet, so we can use those other... he missed one, then crit. He's going to use his other 2 attacks, which one of them would have hit this Glabrezu. The other one would not have. Dealing 11 points of damage to this Glabrezu. That brings us to Driddle. You are up.
Yeah.
Tarn is on deck.
Driddle
And
the
Driddle, you have
Driddle.
advantage on your next attack roll that you can make.
Oh, what's that from?
Ron's Warcry.
Ooh, I don't want to hit tables with that. I was gonna do lightning bolt, but that's like that would definitely hit them, right? The ones that are grappled. If I like went through the middle, it's only 5 feet wide.
I'm gonna have you make a charisma check. And if you beat an 18, it will not hit both of them.
Okay, but Davos is up, right? Like I'm not just gonna kill him if it hits him, right? Outright.
Yeah.
He's alive.
Like you hit points, but it does. Okay, before I do that, I will use a bonus action to I'll swap Taran's shield or Valencia's shield actually, the platinum shield. Give that to Thavos so he has evasion, because I really want him to make this deck save, even if it fails.
Okay.
And then I will cast lightning bolt from the Staff of Power
Yeah. Go
on
ahead.
both of those demons. So they.
Check.
Yep.
And then they will make dex saves.
Yeah, with the DC 18.
So you hit all 3 demons and just me if you'd like.
That's true.
Yes.
You could.
Oh, 16. No, I still hit you, but you have evasion, so you at most take half of this.
So you won't hit Brand, but you'll definitely hit Thanos. Okay.
It
So
is.
Glabrezu 1 failed.
It's
Glabrezu
45
2.
damage of lightning.
Oh, Glabrezu 2.
Oh no.
Crit. So he succeeded. Merilith, who's unconscious technically, in death saves,
Oh yeah.
takes 2 failed death saves. So she's still alive.
Oh, it's like. Oh yeah.
Barely. Just because for dramatic effect.
Mm-hmm.
She's currently bleeding out. So this guy failed. She takes 2 death saves, and this guy succeeded. So Thanos with a 17. That was DC 18, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so Thanos take the full 45.
Oh, it's half though, because he has evasion.
That's right. Yes. So reduced to 22.
I believe I still have half again because
For
of
Queen.
Oh, because you're resistant to lightning damage anyways from the shield.
Oh,
and
that's right.
it makes me resistant to, so that's triple
11.
resistance.
No, you don't. Resistance doesn't stack, but like you take quarter damage.
Well, he takes half and then resistance. It's not resistance from evasion. Resistance is
Yeah.
just.
True, right? So it'd be halved and
So
then
11.
resistance. So 11.
Right. Yeah, take 11.
That
Okay.
was the least damage ever taken from a lightning bolt.
Yeah, honestly. Okay, Glabrezu, both of them are still up, and the Merilith is not looking good, but she's still alive and breathing, technically. Okay, Taran, you are up with Brand on deck.
Can I reach the Merilith?
Yeah, she's on the ground in front of you.
I thought I was being grappled though.
Oh, that's true. So you're about 10 feet off the ground.
Well, I'm gonna try and. How is this Glabrezu holding me looking?
Not looking great, but I mean, he looks better than the other guy.
I use my hasted action to get out of the grapple.
Okay, go ahead and make that.
14.
14
Nope.
ain't gonna cut it.
Okay, well I'm just gonna keep. All right, well I'm just gonna hack away at this fella then.
Get him. It's possible for you to kill him on this turn. I wouldn't say it's likely. Ooh,
13.
not-
Damn.
Not with those kind of rolls.
All right. 1, 2. What is this?
Jeez.
I mean, I was rolling really well earlier, so
The 19 hits.
I mean, it makes sense. It's just balancing itself out now.
Yeah, you're getting pretty fatigued and exhausted, even though you're still hasted. So your sword's starting to feel heavy, and you just can't quite get through this guy's just tough, lobstery, chitinous hide. That final attack, though, deals 10 damage.
Yeah, 10 damage.
Wonderful. All right. Anything else on your turn?
Nope.
Okay, Brand is up.
Wait, I still have a bonus action.
That's true, you do.
16?
It doesn't hit. Jeez.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, that makes up for your string of over 25 earlier. Brand is again going to cast Inflict Wounds on the Gladys. You're holding him just at second level, which he has advantage on. That absolutely hits. Which, Inflict Wounds at second level does 4d8, I think. So I'm pretty sure that's going to take him out. That's enough damage that the Glabrezu just... The rot that's spreading up from his arm goes into his veins, and you can see his eyes just kind of glaze over as he falls down dead. Tavos and Brand are no longer grappled. Drogon is going to... Does he have any touch spells? Ooh, he'll cast Harm on this Glabrezu.
Oh, that's a big one right there.
Yeah, it is. Probably a little overkill, but... Well, the guy succeeds. I don't think it's going to matter much, though. That's 14d6.
I think we're all done. We're like, okay, let's just get this done and over with.
Honestly. Let's see. 14d6, which the Glabrezu takes half of that. Totaling out to 20. Yep, just barely enough. Glabrezu's dead. Boom. Falls to the ground. That brings us to Valencia with Thavos on deck.
What is there left? Just the Merilith?
The Merilith, who is still technically making death saves, she's bleeding out.
Okay. You know what? Just because I don't want... That's scary that she's still kind of alive. I'll use feline agility and just kind of walk up, and you guys see, like, one of Valencia's eyes seems to kind of be, like, missing and possibly covered in blood, and she'll just kind of try to stab into the Merilith.
Thavos, you're the one who put her in death saves instead of auto-killing her. Do you want to stop this at all?
It's not my turn.
I'll give you a free action to speak, but that's it.
So you kind of just see her, like, pick up her sword and, like, get ready to kind of just stab into her.
I'll turn to Valencia and it's like, she's harmless. Think of what we can learn.
Harmless? And she looks around. Look what she's done, Thavos.
Wait. You're joking, right? You're joking.
You can try to persuade. You can roll.
I have disadvantage right now. My scars are too gnarly.
That's true.
Is he actually being sincere?
I think he is.
You can try intimidation. I think you get a bonus, right?
He'd have advantage on intimidation, but I don't think he's trying to intimidate.
Oh, got it.
He's trying to persuade.
I'm not in a position to strong arm anyone.
Do you look sincere, or is it kind of like this weird fanatical kind of anger on your face as you're trying to convince her?
We could learn something. Obviously, she was the mastermind of even the Nalfeshni.
I think he looks sincere. I mean, Meriliths are tier 5 demons. They are higher than anything but a Balor.
And I remember her teleporting, right? She's gonna stab in. She's not convinced.
The Merilith is currently on the ground, choking on her own blood. So yeah, go ahead and finish her off. You don't even have to roll.
Yeah.
You plunge your sword into her throat, and her eyes just kind of roll back into her head, and she stops moving.
I'm sorry, Thavos. Like this was too much of a threat to leave alive.
Okay. And after about a minute, all of the demons' bodies have dissolved into that black Icarus goo.
Is that circle still up? The summoning circle?
It does look like it's still up.
Oh,
I'm going to say Brand drops his spell.
Do we know anything
Can we
of
try and close
the
it?
demonology book? Show anything about demon summoning circles?
Or like how to close portals?
Maybe we just kick it a lot. I mean, there's a chair on it.
Just throw a chair on it. Just throw a chair at it.
No, I mean, I was saying it looks like there's a chair in the middle of it. Not throw a chair at the circle.
For theater of the mind purposes, I'm going to say that chair is not there.
Okay.
The chair!
We're so focused on the chair.
This is like 99 all over again.
Then I guess following that tense standoff. Valentia's gonna try and look around to see if there's any books or anything left behind by the demons or things that maps anything that for the information, because she knows like she just killed probably a good source of information, but couldn't let it stand. Damn.
Does the summoning circle look like it's made out of anything? Like, is it physical implements?
There are physical implements to it. Looks like there's very, like chalk drawn on the ground. There's candles lit around it. I mean, it looks like a pretty legit summoning circle, but it was definitely created by someone here.
I'll using my staff. I'm just gonna start hitting all the candles and like blowing the dust off, like crawling on the floor.
First candle that you knock over, the summoning circle closes. So
I did it, guys.
And you guys take a long, deep breath after that lengthy encounter. Drogon will start going around and healing people, and he wasn't hit, but he'll go over to probably Valencia and say, before we got into that fight, I was thinking, I think it'd be better if I stayed here to help out refugees and help heal people. And now that we've dealt with this issue, it should be a lot easier to take care of these demons. But I don't know I think this is going to be where my skills lie, helping people here.
And is everyone else kind of like, is he pulling me to the side, or? No,
he just kind of goes up to you.
And
just kind of nods.
And I put a hand on his shoulder, maybe a little concerned, because maybe this is the first time he's shown that that sense of like he's stopping here. Because if I know the others will miss you, and I know you've known me for the shortest amount of time, but you've left a mark here, and I'm sure these people would appreciate and feel comforted that you stayed here with them.
And I think that this is what Morden wants for me. There's a pretty severe disconnect between the Duergar and the dwarves, and I think that if I can help repair that, it might help restore that honor that I'm looking for.
And I'll put out my hand and do the canonical Tabaxi Predator Shake. Say, I don't think there's anyone better to do that.
Claps your hand back. Make an insight check for me.
It's a 25.
You can kind of read through his words. On top of these emotions that he has of wanting to repair relations, he is terrified. This encounter has shook him. He wasn't hit, but he watched you guys, the most powerful warriors he's ever seen, get smacked around like children. And he is terrified. In fact, I'm going to roll a wisdom save for him.
We got smacked around, but we all got back up.
Yeah, but
he doesn't say that out loud.
Someone lost an eye.
Yeah,
I'll say anything out loud.
Yeah, I'll keep that. I'll keep that
like...
to myself and just kind of look at him and pat, and after the Predator Shake, smile as like comfortingly as I can and clap him on the back, as kind of looking out at everyone and maybe feeling that kind of sense of a little bit of fear for them as they continue on.
Well, and at the same time, that insight check that you just made, that shakes you a little bit, because you know how fearless and how brave this dwarf is. Like, he will charge into anything if he believes it's right. But he's backing out. Like, he saw how powerful these demons were, and he's like, that's it, I'm calling it. And I will tell you, meta knowledge here, he did gain a level of madness.
Got it.
Which manifests itself as extreme paranoia. For now, he's going to stay behind in Gracklestugh and try and help people here. So, okay. But as you guys wipe yourselves off of all the demon goop and your own blood as well, spend some time healing and such, the city is still yours. I'm going to say we can still keep going for a little bit. But
let's get out. Let's get. Well, the demons are pretty much gone now. Let's just get.
At least the head of them is. There's probably still quite a few demons crawling around the city, but now that, especially the Nalfeshni and those big 3 Glabrezu are dead.
Well, we get at least rest for an hour.
Yeah.
Does the oh my god, I keep forgetting the names. The snake lady. What's the snake lady? Merilith, thank you. Merilith. Are her swords at all interesting?
Ooh.
Actually, yeah, that's a good question.
Oh yeah, we didn't loot the room.
Yeah, are the sword her and then the spellcaster and the spellcaster, if they have like anything on them? Maybe I'm specifically looking maybe more for information.
As far as the Glabrezu goes,
yeah.
They were casting innate spells, so that was just spells that they had on them. that they can cast naturally. They were wearing some gold ornamentation, probably totaling about 25 gold.
I'll leave that.
You
No
bring
one
up
wants
a
demon
really
gold.
Good point. Yeah, but you guys want the swords.
Yes.
Just seeing if they're any good.
Yeah,
Well,
just...
I'm trying to figure out if they would have gone back to the abyss with her or not.
That was a really gnarly fight. As he's doing that,
I
was
know.
crazy.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna say they stayed. All 6 of them stayed, as well as a headdress that she was wearing.
Ooh, headdress.
It had like big silver plates on the side, which doesn't look like it has any magical properties, but it looks kind of cool. But yes, I'm gonna say these long swords did stay behind.
Also, the headdress might catch some coin.
Yeah.
I bet it look good on you too, Valentia.
I don't think hats are my thing. She says as she smiles at you with like a missing eye well, I guess like a closed off eye kind of scarred over now with some healing.
So the actual eyeball is still there, but it's definitely too damaged to the point that you can't see it.
Yeah, I feel like this was a rough fight. I feel like we need to take a few days. We might need to take a...
I think
we should go back to the keep where all the civilians are.
Yeah.
See if we can find some way to either regenerate your eye or do replacement.
Well, I mean, and one eye is a small price to pay for all of you being alive. And she'll kind of ask Brand, why don't we put the swords and the headdress in the bag of holding? So.
Oh yeah, Brand will agree with that.
Okay. Headdress.
Yeah. I will say the swords themselves are not magical. They are made of abyssal steel.
Does abyssal steel have any special properties?
I think just in its rarity.
Okay.
But it comes from the abyss, right?
Correct.
It might be a surprise tool that'll help us later.
Yeah. Yeah, she'll toss those in, but she'll kind of try to wipe as much blood as she can off one side. Maybe kind of pawing at it like a cat does. But I think you're right. We need to take a few days. And if something can be done about my eye, well, so be it. If not, I'll manage.
Okay.
I think we're gonna need to. I think we're really gonna need to be at our best, though. Before we face demon lords that are a lot more clever than Unagi was.
Yeah, like the one we're going for, which is like the Tinkerer.
The Tinkerer and Orcus. I think like Orcus, Brats, the people who are the real brains of the bunch. We really gotta be careful.
And I assume we're doing this as we're walking back to the town, right?
Yeah.
And I guess she'll ask. Yeah, she'll ask. Well, do we know which? It was Demogorgon that was here, right?
Yeah, but it seems like he skipped town.
Yeah, I was hoping we'd find like more Tim Master or something, but we didn't even find his footprints.
Well, it might be better considering what happened, but at least we got rid of these two.
We didn't follow, because there is a trail of destruction. We didn't follow his footprints.
Yeah.
Go back through.
Oh, yeah, we need to get our deposit back from that guy. From the, I know it's the worst thing to be thinking about right now, but we still got
It's like,
10
that's what
grand
you're
on the
thinking
boat.
about?
And I was gonna bring up, I mean, if we really care, we can investigate what the Darrow are up to. But like, do we?
You could also visit Themberchot if you really wanted to. It's up to you.
But we are on the clock still. We don't know what Baphomet's
That is true. You
doing.
definitely are. Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like the Darrow wouldn't take that long.
Well,
You can certainly look into it.
before anything else, I need a very large drink as she's walking.
And Drogon follows you guys. He can't cast heal today, but he can heal up those with pierced stomachs. Unfortunately, Thavos, with your cardiac injury and that regeneration, he doesn't have access to the regenerate spell.
Yeah, and
Right.
because I think Valentia and Theos face the worst injuries.
Brand will have access to it once he gets 7th level spells, but he does not currently. So.
But yeah, are we taking a short rest?
Yeah, I think you guys can take a long rest. Yeah.
Yeah.
As you guys head back into town, probably back to the Shattered Spire.
Probably the keep. Shattered Spire should be empty.
Yeah, I thought we were
true,
buying
yeah.
time for them to
Good
go to
point.
the keep.
That's a very good point. Shattered Spire is empty. You're correct. Yeah. So, yeah, if you guys want to head back to the keep, it looks like they've successfully retrieved the grand majority of the refugees. So,
Great.
We'll just come back.
You know, it'd be nice. You know, it would be nice if the. You know, it'd be nice if we. If I could. You know, it'd been really nice if that. Oh man, if we cut off that mirrorless head, the rest of the body would have dissolved, but still got the head. Make a hell of a trophy.
If you want demon trophies, you have to kill them while they're home.
Yeah, I know. I was just. Yeah. Well,
I mean, with Abyssal Seal, we're one step closer to getting to their homes.
Yeah, I don't want any part of those demons traveling with us. And
No,
she kind of she frowns at the thing that she knows is on Brand's shoulder.
That's why I didn't want to do AoE on Brand. I don't want that guy going anywhere.
no, but he wants to go so bad.
Stay here, bugger.
He was so ready to jump in the front of an attack from someone, and then Bran said, "Don't be suicidal," and he's like,
Yeah.
"Gosh dang it!" Because
Now I'm
someone
worried about-
said like, "Oh, but if you're killed, you'll just go back to the abyss, right?"
I think
And
that
he's
was
like,
Valencia last time.
I think so, and then it just clicked with the quasi. He's like, "Oh shoot, you're right. Ooh, free." Yeah.
Nice
But
try,
you guys-
little mother effer.
Right. You guys find the time to relax. You recover a little bit. You're very shaken, obviously, from how intense that fight was, but you're all alive, and that's what's important. Yeah, you guys can find spots to sleep among the refugees. Captain Black Skull, I think her name was, she tells you guys about how she's planning on raids into the city to take out more low-level demons as often and as quickly as she possibly can. She's very determined to take back the city, and she is overly grateful for you guys for helping out. In fact, she tells you guys that if you ever need anything from the people of Gracklestugh, you let her know, and she will make it happen.
She predator shakes her and says thank you.
Yeah. But you guys can go ahead and take your long rest. Are you guys doing watches while in the barracks or no?
I
Heck
think
yes.
I'll keep watching. I'll volunteer to go first as someone who didn't get a scratch last time.
Okay, sounds good.
I'll do
Go
third.
ahead and- Okay.
I'll do it second.
Okay, Driddle making that perception check.
Yeah. Get a great plus 0. 10.
With a 10, you're thinking. You're not doing a great job of watching, but it's fine. You're surrounded by guards and soldiers and other people who are also keeping watch, so you're like, we're safe, we're fine.
Yeah.
But your mind is just kind of racing. And the possibility comes into your head of there's a lot of people down here who are probably pretty powerful magically. In fact, it's a shame that you killed Vizarin when you did. He probably could have gotten you out of your contract now that you think about it. He could have gotten that stupid necklace off you. But there's probably other people down here that you could communicate with. Not necessarily in this city, but then you have the idea, it kind of clicks. A lot of the mages in Menzoberranzan could definitely figure this out for you. So you might have an out there. And what do you think? During Driddle's watch, Taran, you're trying to catch up on sleep, and you find yourself a little shaken, and it's just kind of hard with your nice pierced stomach that you have. Hard to get comfortable, but you eventually do. And in your dream, you find yourself in what looks like the Trialta Hills, but something just feels off.
Darn things.
Is
Is it like an uncanny valley, or is it like too peaceful?
It is. It is definitely too peaceful. You think about it and you kind of pay attention and you realize there's no birds singing. There's no insects. Like it's dead quiet. And it feels like a simulation,
Yeah, it says.
But you hear footsteps approaching from behind you.
Says Tarn. In the dream, Tarn reaches for a sword.
Okay, yeah, you whip it out. It's your grandfather behind you, and he kind of holds up his hand and says, "Oh, easy. Everything's all right."
Sorry, Pop. Just a little jumpy.
I see that. You've been through a lot, haven't you?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, I really appreciate you kind of taking up the legacy, but I never intended for it to be this intense on you. Like, I don't know, I thought, I went up against dragons in my day, and we scrapped with your sparing helpings of demons and such, but nothing really got in my head as bad as this has.
Is there anything that seems... Does this also feel like a simulation of her grandpa? Does this also like feel just as off?
Make an insight check. Sounds like him, looks like him. He looks a little healthier than when you saw him last. I mean, clearly, he was dying when you saw him last. Yeah, no, he seems to be the most recognizable thing in this whole dream.
It says, I'm just tired a little bit. I mean, I gotta help these people and kill these demon lords. No, and there's these demon lords. They're sending me these dreams. They're messing with my mind. I don't like it.
Well, I mean, let's here. He kind of gestures to a big rock on the ground and says, "Here, let's sit down for a second and talk strategy." I think that I'm speaking from experience here. I think if you go for the big ones first, you hit the bull guy, the Minotaur dude. What's his name? Yeah, Baphomet. Okay, you're going for him. Great. I think that he's clever enough, but he's got that he's got some firepower behind him called the Minotaur, right?
Right.
And, well, where from there? I mean, you figured out Orcus is going to be close. So you could go for him, but you know that he's got the mind flayers with him, so that would be extra dangerous. And in my experience, mind flayers are not something to mess with.
I want to go after Grotz. That one particularly has been screwing with my head. I know this for months.
I know, kid. It's tough, but I think I think ignoring him for a little bit might piss him off enough to come to you. Which I think with him, you got to fight him on your terms. You gotta wait for him to come to you. You can't go looking after him.
You always did have good advice, Grandpa.
Do my best. I was gonna say you've grown up good, kid. But I think that you still got a couple more steps to take. You still get a little more. And with that, you kind of wake up peacefully. But I do need you to make a wisdom save.
I had a feeling. 10.
Oh, dude.
Taryn, no.
You're killing me, dude.
It's like, hey, that dream was pretty convincing to her right now.
Oh no! You just hit a threshold.
I get another indefinite madness.
You want to know whose threshold you just hit? You just hit the Lestough's threshold.
Oh no.
Taryn, no.
For the uninitiated, how bad is that?
Bad enough to make a warlock pact with Demogorgon and get killed by the rest of your party.
We had to kill him. Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me a D100, please.
Not the girl that can do like 6 attacks.
Yeah, I think I just die.
10.
I'm gonna text you something.
7 if I... Well, it's actually 7 if... It's normally like 4, but it's 7 if I action search.
And then 9 if you have freaking haste on you. Or 8, I guess.
Damn, that's spooky.
Yeah. Is Tarn the one to make pacts? I don't know, but we'll see.
Taryn,
I'll be
you
so
can
sad.
the following flaw.
You like black
I
licorice.
love this game. That would be a flaw, dude. That would
Oh,
be a
I need
flaw.
to think. I need to. I gotta unpack. Okay, I
Because
gotta
you've been doing
unpack.
so good at role playing your last one, but yeah, add that one to the list. Okay.
I gotta unpack that.
Unpack that and figure out what that means for you as the hunt goes forward. Okay. Go ahead and also make me a perception check for your watch.
Oh, yeah.
We're still trusting her to keep watch.
You don't know that she just
We
hit
don't
11
know.
level of madness.
I had the most wonderful dream of being stabbed by Terran last night.
Listen, at least my desires and goals are somewhat altruistic.
What'd you say, imposter?
Imposter says what? Okay, with a 10, kind of the same as Riddle. You are lost in thought and you are pondering, and if you don't want to say publicly what that means exactly, you can text me privately. All right. During her watch, ooh, it's been a long time for this one. Ooh, hold on a minute. Hold on a second. Here we go. Thavos.
Damn it.
It has been a minute.
It has been a very long time since you've had a dream like this. You, sir, during your meditation that you normally take, you're in it a little bit longer than normal. Reliving past lives and revisiting old memories that you don't fully remember, and you feel yourself kind of thrust into a vision of a dark cave. You feel very cramped, and you realize that you're in kind of an outcropping in a small little cavern. What do you do?
I'll take a look out into the larger cavern to see what's out there.
You see an Illithid walking away from you with his back to you.
Well, when in Rome, I'll follow him.
Okay.
Where's Rome?
As you follow this mind flayer, you kind of pick up, as you're downwind, you pick up this scent of decaying flesh. You get a little closer and you can see that he is not, in fact, living. But you also notice that your footsteps don't make any sound. You follow him as he enters this large cavern, which is so vast and dark that you can barely see the other side of it. But you can see there's a large vat in the middle. There is a floating, motionless brain, just kind of covered in a very faint greenish glow. And across the cavern, about 150 feet away, just completely cloaked in darkness, are two glowing red beads of eyes.
Oh, shoot, what's his name?
It's the nether brain.
Oh, the brain's name? Is that what we're remembering? It's
Also,
it was Cyrog.
Cyrog, good job, Riddle. Take inspiration,
I
Riddle.
took one note.
I mean, I knew who it was. I was just being silly.
I'm gonna look at the eyes and look around. I'm gonna look at myself too, because I'm not making any footsteps.
You look down and you don't see yourself, but the eyes are following you. They see you.
Okay. Can I make noise? Can I speak?
You can try to. What do you want to say?
I'm gonna look at the eyes and go, Tenebris, it's good to see you.
This massive, hulking form, approaching 30 feet tall, sits up in this throne, and you see the bloated, maggot-covered form of Orcus, with the giant ram's skull as a head, the leathery bat wings. He leans forward, and his mouth doesn't move, but in your mind you hear, "It's been a long time since I've heard that name, Blackmane."
It has been a very long time. How does it feel knowing that your rise was predicated on my death and yet I live?
Yet you live. So do so many others of your brothers and sisters. Follow that wretched queen's orders. You're an ant, Blackmane. You serve a higher power that no longer cares or respects for you. And though you may have abandoned her, she does not ignore you.
Thavos is going to narrow his eyes that don't exist and go, I am no ant. I serve no one.
And yet, you still serve the madness that she instilled in you. That pointless chase of life. What is your goal? To kill me, to kill her, to lead your friends to death and to doom. And for what? What, in the end, does it get you? Peace? Comfort? Relief? From what, Thavos?
From life, Tenebris. From life.
From life indeed. Release from life, freedom from the burden of existence. You understand that's what I have to offer, don't you?
I do. And that's why I'll take it.
Come and take it then. I'm tired. I crave the same release that you do.
We're more alike than we are different. It's a shame it has to end this way.
Saying the same thing for millennia, boy.
I am unchained.
Unchained. You are free.
And with that, your vision ends. And you find yourself kind of blinking awake from this trance. Please make me a wisdom save.
I'm glad I had normal thoughts.
25.
You're good. You are shaken that he would reach out to you like that. But you're doing okay. Okay. Driddle, you're on third watch?
Oh, I am.
Oh, I'm sorry. Valencia's on third watch. That means Driddle is subject to the roll to see if he...
Oh, Driddle did first watch.
Oh, I know, but now he's sleeping.
He's a little
Valencia.
sleep.
Yep.
Valencia, if you want to go ahead and give me that perception check.
Sure.
Driddle for sure snores like that, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's canon.
Me.
Yeah.
That's a 23.
Okay. When you're woken up for your watch, you have a much better sense of your surroundings than the rest of your party. You can tell that there's obviously that sense of unease that kind of carried from your encounter earlier today, but at the same time looking around, you see that Thavos is awake and he is sweating, or he was at one point. His brow is wet. At first you're like, wait, I thought elves didn't sweat. Oh, no, it's a myth. No.
Elves don't sweat. And then she'll look. She's torn between doing her job and watching. I guess she'll keep an eye out as best as she can, but she'll kind of put her hand on his shoulder and go, "Are you okay?"
They've also sort of put a hand on his chest and be like, oh, one of those marrowless swords dug a little deeper into my chest than I thought. But hey, it's proof I still have a heart.
Can I roll an insight check on him?
Sure, yeah. Thavos, go ahead and give me deception.
Oh, God damn it. He doesn't need to try that hard. 12.
Well, he might crit fail, you never know.
You never know.
20.
Yeah.
Oh. I just kind of...
You do see a pretty nasty gash in his chest. He's stitched closed at this point, but...
I kind of grin at him and, just kind of point at the eye and say, you know what, I think by the end of this, everyone will have a matching scar by the end, no?
We will certainly all take home our souvenirs.
She'll leave him alone just because it's Thavos. And she didn't score, she didn't roll very high. And she'll kind of take up watch, but she'll kind of sneak out the... kind of the events of the day kind of going through her mind, and she'll take out the flower that Brand kind of gives her on a daily basis. And this time, I guess it'd be kind of a little bit of a peony, and in it she'll see kind of watching the stars a little bit through the flower.
As you do, you notice that Driddle is kind of tossing and turning in his sleep. Driddle, you The rest of you might recognize this one. Driddle, you find yourself on a boat. Literally being tossed and turned on the waves. It looks to be not a super violent evening on the water, but you are on a vast ocean of endless sea that you don't see any kind of land around you. Dark skies. The water's cold against your face. But you're near the front of the boat. It's just a small little like personal watercraft. It's got a sail, but yeah.
And there's no land?
Not that you can see. Looking around you, looking for land, though, you do see there are 2 men on the boat with you.
Oh, do I recognize them?
You don't. They look very, very similar. Probably brothers, maybe. One of them is has got long, kind of frizzy brown hair and a pretty unkempt beard. The other one looks a lot more put together. Shorter hair, well-kept, goatee. But like I said, they look very, very similar. You see them, and the well-kept one kind of nods at you.
Can I speak?
Yeah.
And I'm not aware I'm in a dream, right?
Correct.
I'll just call out. So how long do we get till we get there?
The more well-kept one says, "Oh, shouldn't be too long. Maybe a couple days. Where are you going?"
Ooh, where am I going?
We can take you where you're going, but I mean, it's hard to know where to steer if we don't have a heading.
That's true. And am I like a person in this dream? Like,
Yeah, you look like you. I mean, you feel like yourself.
oh, okay. That's a great question. I don't really know myself. Captain's choice.
He kind of looks at the other guy, who kind of gives a shrug, and the other guy seems like kind of irritated. But the other guy gives a shrug, and the more well-put guy says, "Captain's choice." It's been a while since we've heard that one. Well, make yourself comfortable. My brother here will steer the ship, but keep a close eye out. There's more to these waters than you might initially think. There's creatures. You look over the side of the ship, and you can see there's a pretty big manta ray that kind of skirts up close to the boat. The more unkempt guy says, "You got a name?"
I do. I am Driddle Gashhaver.
Driddle, huh? Thought you were Dungle.
I go by many names.
Oh, I thought so.
This guy's pretty pompous. What about you? You go
I'm
any?
Ale.
What was it?
I'm Ale.
A male. And what about
And,
your brother?
That's Hathradia. And Amael says, he just kind of starts to look into his pack and pulls out just some, like, meat or something, and just kind of shrugs and throws it to the side, looks unsatisfied with it. He looks like he's looking for something, like, manically. It doesn't look well.
Can I help you find something?
Can you help me find something? Why don't you jump off the boat and look for it?
Jump off the boat?
What is it?
Oh, you'll know it when you see it. Go ahead and make me a strength saving throw.
Sure.
As Hathradia shoves you off the boat.
Yeah. 10.
10? Yeah, you're shoved off the boat. And you expect to hit water immediately, but you don't. You just fall and fall and fall. And at the last second, you see this giant toothy maw open up underneath you with glowing yellow eyes that just claps you between its jaws, and you wake up with a start, covered in cold sweat. Make me a wisdom save.
Sure thing.
Oh,
no.
8? 8?
No!
Ding, ding, ding!
The
Damn it.
downfall of the Cheeto. Wait, so that's crazy.
What
So
kind of
whatever.
madness did you get?
Let's see.
So whatever esoteric entity actually recognized the name, though. So I'm getting places.
What?
Takeaway?
Very.
Darren knows, but Taran doesn't. So.
Your priorities are whack.
Like, that's crazy, but somewhere in like the multiverse, someone heard about Dougal the Cheeto and instilled in them a great vision. And I think that's the closest I've been to an actual ocean above ground, so win-win. Take a vacation.
Journal, make me a D100, please.
Yeah. Let's go.
Freaking.
I got a 1.
We're gonna start really becoming our own worst enemies sooner or later.
I mean,
Guys, I don't want to
You
be
got a
the
1?
only
Yeah, I got a 1.
non-crazy one, please.
And then give me a
I
D10.
also do.
a D10.
I need someone to be sane.
D10.
3.
3, great. For the next 3 days, you find yourself like just compulsively, without even realizing it, like fiddling with like part of your shirt or your jacket, just absent-mindedly, just like repeating specific activity. Like you find yourself buttoning and unbuttoning and buttoning and unbuttoning your coat, your shirt, just like neurotically. It's weird.
Oh,
Would Valencia have seen him kind of like stir awake like that?
Yeah, you probably would see him kind of jolt awake.
And now she's looking worried at him. It's like, and she'll shake it off and like leave him to his privacy. So, the battle must have gotten to all of us, I guess.
I didn't find the thing.
yeah.
Or did you?
And to quickly finish off, at one point during the night, actually, this would have been in the morning when you guys are packing up your sleeping rolls. You didn't have anyone from your traveling party, your entourage with you, right?
I don't think so.
Okay,
No,
no
I
one
think
to
we
go.
ended up. Yeah, I think we ended up deciding they stayed at the tower.
Yeah.
That's right. In that case, I need to recall you had a sending stone to one of the lords of one of the
Oh,
Lords
yeah,
of Gauntlet guys, right?
to Elias, the other
Yes,
Tabaxi.
Elias.
Yeah.
Yeah, at one point in the morning, you get a message on the sending zone from Elias, who just says, "We received word from representatives in Gauntlgrim. Tarn's parents sent a letter back, and it was just addressed here. So just letting you guys know."
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. As soon as I get that message, I'll say, Taryn, we might need to make a stop back at your. And she frowns deeply at the tower. Something was sent to you by your parents.
They actually sent. They
Oh,
actually
no, I'm
did
sorry.
send-
They would have mailed it to Gauntlgrim, not to.
Oh, okay. Well, that's even farther. But yes, you have something waiting for you in Gauntlgrim from your parents.
Okay. Well, that's important. Gosh. Well, you're kind of at an interesting little crossroads, because we know we gotta go after Bathman next, but we gotta rest. How far away is Gauntlgrim from here?
Good question. You can pull out your map and take a look as I do the same.
And then, just as the message is coming through, I just ask, "Is everything okay there with the group we have at the tower?"
Yeah, he'll respond to that and say, "Yep, everything's fine. Just trying to keep morale high as we deal with a bit of boredom going on right now that we just got to deal with. But yeah, everything's going okay."
I wonder if Gracklestugh has a. Oh, maybe we can ask
Well,
the watch commander.
there's
If
the
there's
Iron
a.
Tabernacle. They have healers.
Yeah, and maybe they have
Only
a
ones that can stop madness.
like a magic circle. Cause maybe we can pit stop at the tower if we really want to check it out.
We'll say the tower is not really a pit stop. Gauntlgrim is due east of where you guys are, or due west. I'm sorry. The tower is due north, and the labyrinth is kind of southwest, but pretty close to where you guys are. Like I'm talking like 3 or 4 days away.
Okay.
Is there a teleportation circle in Gauntlet?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get at. Maybe we can go back if we need to grab something.
Drogon does volunteer and say, I mean, I won't be able to get it back to you guys in any decent time, but if you need me to, after I'm done here, I can go back to Gauntlgrim and pick it up for you, Taryn.
Are you sure?
Well, I mean, like I said, I just don't know if I'd be able to get it back to you at any kind of decent point in time. So, I mean, it's up to you, but
Well, no, I kind
I
of.
can at least go pick it up and make sure that it's safe.
What do y'all think? How? Because okay, so Gauntlgrim's like forgot. Is it? It's like east, so it's like west of here, right?
Yeah, it's pretty due west, and on this, well, more so on the surface is where you guys are now. But we're talking like weeks west, like probably about 3 weeks west.
And how far? How far is the tower from here?
About 2 weeks north.
If we're
Versus
going
the-
somewhere that isn't the labyrinth,
So
we
the
need
tower.
to
So, but we could take a teleportation circle. Well, wait.
I think Bran said he could teleport people via plants, right?
I don't know if he has that spell yet. Let me look.
Okay.
I know we almost did.
Worst comes worst,
I
we
know
need to kill one more
Transport
demon lord to
via
get
plants
teleport
is
spell.
a 6th level spell.
Hmm.
Transport via plants. Okay, but I also know
Yeah.
that he multi-class, so I don't know if he has access to 6th level spells yet.
I mean, if it's really important to her, we could find a way to get there quickly, you know, and honestly, maybe being out at the Underdark for a couple of days might do everyone some good.
I'm just. Tard's a
Did-
little kind of caught off guard by this.
Did
I
Drogon
never
ever set up a
really
word of
expected my
recall at the
parents
tower?
to- I never really expected my parents to actually write me back.
Let me look it up. Drew.
Why wouldn't your parents want to write you back, Taryn? She's looking genuinely, like, confused by this.
I don't know. I don't know. It's just like my parents and I, we kind of had a big fight before I started adventuring. It just, I mean, I sent a nice letter to them, you know, about a couple months ago, I didn't want to leave it bad, but still, Ron just kind of frowns, says, I'm not good at explaining these sort of things.
No, I don't think you need to, but it might do you some good. It might do all of us some good, really. I know we have a lot of things to do, but, well, pointing at Davos's chest and her eye and, like, a bunch of the other wounds, it might honestly be better to go, especially to get some more supplies and just to get some help for us, because we're pretty broken down now.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
We should definitely go to Grim, and if anyone has, one of us has gone a little loop-de-loop, maybe we could get that fixed too.
I mean, well, I think Thavos has always been crazy since you've known him, right?
Oh, well, actually, no. I didn't think he was always, like I said, before he really learned about him, before we went to the Shadowfell, before he really learned about his past, I mean, he was kind of lost and confused, but I don't know. I would say, no, he didn't seem quite as crazy back then. But that was a completely different person.
Brand does have access to transport via plants, I should say. Sorry to interrupt. But...
No, yeah, then...
So, is there a tree? So is there like a tree or a big mushroom in Grim?
You could access some trees outside of Gauntlgrim, because when you guys went there last, you went above ground, so he'd be able to recall a tree that's fairly near. It might take a minute to find a Zerkwood mushroom that you could transport through here, but something worth looking into.
Thavos, what did you say? Like, you were really low.
We could go into the Neverwinter Wood. That's
Yeah,
pretty
exactly.
close to Grim.
Yeah. So, I mean, you can get there with the amount of walking that you'd have to do and the recovery of spell slots, because he's only got 1 6th level. It would take a few days to get there and back, but it's possible.
Okay. Well, then, pending what Brand would like to do, and Thavos and Driddle, if you're on board, maybe it might be best for us to go, and we can get more information on what movements are, since we know Grotz is on topside and not in the Underdark.
That's true. We got really close to Baphomet, though. And that was
Well-
like, the whole reason we came to Gracklestugh was to get to him.
We should definitely go to Baffin first. I feel like
And the maze engine's there. That can definitely help us.
Well,
Just
I'm just saying.
But we don't have
Probably-
their item. At least
yeah, we do. It's the eggs.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, and then we can also find like angel feathers in there. I think,
need-
and the
yeah, we
hardwood
need the
rooster.
angel
We can get a
feathers.
few things off the shopping list in there.
And maybe like we also need to find tin ass.
That don't rot away.
Okay. Yeah, if you guys want to go towards Baphomet first, fine, but definitely I don't know, I'm fighting going to Gontal Grim just for the morale boost and also just to be healed.